Hey, how's everybody doing? Looks like it's on the right side. It's on the left side. Hello, Susan Lee. How's it going? Where are you from? What location are you in? Am I coming in good? Can you hear me? I'm glad you're here. Good to see you. If you have a camera, you can join. Or if you have any computer questions, you can feel free to ask. I answer computer questions. Okay, Miss Green the other day. Okay, appreciate that. Yeah, I was in there for a little while. She's very nice. I like to visit a lot of people's chats, and I had a great time in there. Yeah, that's great. I just got on here a few minutes ago. I was testing out my stream yard. I haven't been on in a while. I usually do regular live streams and I make videos. You can check out my videos sometime. I make computer repair videos. And maybe I can add you. I'll put your name. Is that your name on YouTube, Susan Lee? If it is, I can add you to my YouTube later. Or do you have another name, or is that your real name on YouTube? You might be listening to my fan. I have a fan running. I'll turn that off. Gets kind of hot here. I live in Florida. We live under air conditioner and fans most of the time. Okay. So, Susan Lee, is that your name? Okay, Susan Lee. I'm going to add you when I finish my live stream on my YouTube. I'll look you up. Give me a second. I can look you up over here. But if you have any computer questions, you can ask her questions in general about your computer or anything. I hope you're being safe. That's what we're all trying to do the best we can. Okay, Susan Lee. Vlogger and review based in Hawaii. Okay, aloha. Yeah, you're in Hawaii. Gotcha. I just subscribed to your channel, and I see you have a lot of videos. You have 115 subscribers. You have a playlist. That's really good to have. Definitely want a playlist so people can check you out. And you have a bunch of videos, which is nice. Oh yeah, you have a nice channel there. Opposed weather. Oh, you're in Maine. Opposite weather. Okay. Opposite weather. I'm in Maine. Yeah. Oh, that's not you. Oh, it says Susan Lee. Is there another Susan Lee? I just see one Susan Lee. That's it. Oh, that's not you. Okay, well, then I got the wrong person. Because it says, oh, you have a dog. Let me check. Susan Lee with the dog. Let's see. I mean, maybe you're down here farther, but you would be. Oh, there's another Susan Lee. There's no dog. Oh, there's some dogs there. 175. Let me see, that's probably you there. YouTube channel. Susan Lee. Playlist. Okay. That must be you then. I have a dog. I see one of Susan Lee. There's 3 dogs there. Actually, it looks like a few cats in the picture. Is that the right one? Okay, you have a dog. Maybe it's a different one then. Because the only one I see is the Oriental one, and I see the one here that's got the cats in it. Susan Lee. There's some cats. I don't see any dogs. If you can put your link in the chat, maybe I could find you that way. Star and Yaya. Star and Yaya. Okay, yeah, I don't seem to be able to find you for some reason. Mysterious Susan Lee. Susan Lee. That's what it's showing. It's showing the Asian Susan Lee, the cat Susan Lee, Susan Lee, and then it's pretty much it. 2 cats. There's another one here. Is that a dog? It's hard to see. About, maybe I could find that. Yeah, that's another one. If I was a mood, I could give a link. If you were a mod. I don't know how to make you a mod. Really not. Do you have a cam? Or you can come to, I can give you a link and you can become, I can do a link invite. If you have webcam, you can probably start, you could join that way. Let me check it out. Yeah, that's my room link. Let's see, let's share. Okay, I'm on Streamlabs right now. Okay, no cam. Yeah, I don't know how to, unless you came into Streamlabs, StreamYard. I don't know. How I can find you. Unless you put a link in there. But that's all I can say. I could probably look for you on, I know I can try to find you on this other program. It's, yeah, I don't know where that program is. I tried to save it and I don't have it. Oh, okay. I don't see where you can do that. Let me see. Yeah, I don't know if you can make somebody a moderator in here. I'm clueless. Yeah, but I'm on Streamlabs. I'm not on regular YouTube. That's different. Yeah, I'm on Streamlabs. StreamYard. It's a different program. I see the dog in there. I just tried to find you, but don't know. Hello, my new friend Mike. Oh, there's my friend Darla. How's it going, Darla? Hey, Darla, do you know how to make somebody a mod in StreamYard? Because I'm trying to add Susan Lee and have her link. Good to see you. I'm glad you're here. And me and Susan Lee were just chatting. Darla, you were in Rangers live stream. Oh, that's my friend Mike. Be right back. Okay, great. Yeah, Mike knows everything. I mean, the other Mike. He knows everything. Great, find out. I know I'm on YouTube and Streamlabs, but I mean, I keep saying Streamlabs. StreamYard. And then you could change these boxes.
Why? What happened?
Oh, just by clicking on the three dots at the end of the person's name and mod. Okay, gotcha. It says put user in timeout and block user. That's all I got there at the three dots. That's the only options that are there. No, I was trying that before. Yeah, I was trying that before and it doesn't work. Right on the live stream. Oh, I don't see any three dots in the live stream. Are you a new channel? No, I've had this channel for a while. I've had this for a while, this one. I click right on here and it's because you don't get rates right away. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I had this for a while, but I just started using it again. So, I don't know. I don't know what rates they give me or not. I've had it, but I've had this. I've had this for a while. I think I'm back. Yeah, I'm trying to do all these different things and it's not working. Hey, am I back? Okay, good. Yeah, there's nothing in there that's let me see if I can invite my friends. Maybe he'll maybe my friend will know if you can do that. Oh, good, I'm back. Yeah, I'm going to send my friend this. He's going to be able to join us. Mike, don't worry. No, it's okay. I just think there are just more settings here. I mean, there should be. I just don't understand it. I can't even send my friend a link. I have to copy and paste it. Darla, I was trying to find Susan Lee, and I looked all around and I couldn't find her. You know, I looked her up. She's got pictures of dogs. Google changed a week ago. Yeah, figures. Because that's always the case, you know, YouTube and messing around and everything. But I know Mike Ranger, he has this. He told me he'll be on tomorrow night at 5 o'clock. So I want to try to be on tomorrow at 5 o'clock also. But, you know, I'm glad you guys are here. And maybe my friend is going to join. Hey, Steele, my man, hop up on cam. Ranger is a great guy. Steele, how do you give people moderator? I mean, Steele, see if you can get on cam and show us how to work this thing better. I know you know this StreamYard a lot better than I do. Maybe you can get up on cam. How do I get you on there? Is there any way I can give you the code if that will help? Yeah, Steele's my friend too, and he knows how to do stuff. And I'm hoping he knows this. Yeah, Ranger is an awesome guy. Steele, if you can click on there, you can join the live stream, I think. Okay, there you are. Hey, I see you now. How do I get you into the kick from studio, ban from studio? Oh, add to stream. Okay. Hey, there he is.
Hey,
Hey, listen, is there any, I mean, Darla is here and so is Susan Lee. Is there any way to make them moderators? I mean, how does that work?
you have to hold on. Let me turn down my gain. You have to click on the name,
Okay.
and there's a way you can make them a moderator.
Well, see, I clicked on the name. Let me see. Show. It just shows them.
You have to go to your live stream on YouTube and make them a moderator from there.
Oh, I don't know how you do that. I don't know how to do that. Can you do that, or I'm the only one that can do that?
The only one can do it because that's your account. So.
Oh, okay. Well, how do you how can I go to YouTube from here? Because I'm already here. There used to be a little thing you click on the right-hand corner and it would show you YouTube. But now I don't see that anymore.
Huh. You have to go to like the website to do it.
Oh, I see. Oh, I see. So they have to be a moderator before they could have privileges then.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was talking to Mike Ranger earlier, and he said he was going to be doing a live stream tomorrow at 5.
Yep, he has a schedule he goes by every week. Me,
Yeah.
like me, I'm spontaneous, so I don't set plans for YouTube and Twitch.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I'm spontaneous. And I don't set anything up in about or anything telling people. I know Mike, he's pretty much more dedicated to that. He does that.
Yeah, it's like I have a friend who lives out here in Ohio. He always like I always text him, hey, when you coming to the park? He always tells me, I don't know yet. One day I don't text him, he's there at the park. So he's always spontaneous like me for different things.
Okay, now I got you big. You're the same size as I am.
Yeah. I'm finding
I was going to tell you something. You know, the maps that you get, if you and you might already know it already. I'm not sure, but if you want to get maps to certain parks, I think you can just call them or write to them, and they'll send it to you.
See, I have a park be sending one to me after this whole crisis is happening. I call it crisis because no one's with me. I can't go to these parks because this whole thing. I emailed a place in Europe, Blackpool Pleasure Beach, if they can send me one. They said yeah, if they can. But sometimes I like go to the parks and grab them because it feels more.
Oh yeah, I know what you're saying. I mean, I'm just saying maybe you can contact them. I know you can't go there. I mean, we can't do anything in this crisis. I go to the store and I'm thinking, oh man, you know, people aren't even acting right in the supermarkets. So, you know, there's no way we can go to an amusement park or anything like that.
Like right now, Ohio's trying to reopen. Like they were saying on the news today, like the same rule for every store, but they added no masks, no service.
Oh, I see.
So I don't know about the theme parks yet. That's gonna be a lot of hard thing to do because they don't have the time to keep track on the people and everything. So
I'll be right back, Stu. I'm going to turn the light on and I'll be back in a minute.
okay. Let me turn this light off behind me. Be better.
Okay, yeah, I'm sorry. I just had to go get a drink. My water and stuff. I want to add these people. Oh, we have Coaster Wipe is here too.
Yep.
Well, I hope everybody answers me. I am in Florida. I'm about an hour away from Walt Disney World. And Steele, I'm pretty sure he's in Ohio.
I've seen a lot of pictures lately about Walt Disney World. They cleaning up the whole parks.
Oh yeah. She's in Maine. Think Trucking, where are you from? Yeah, I haven't been to a park in ages, really. But like I told you before, I went to Busch Gardens a couple of years ago because my niece from New York came down here to Florida and visited. And we went and we had tickets to Busch Garden, and it rained so much that they gave us a ticket to come back another time.
Yeah, that happened during this last year. We had this new event came through. It's Grand Carnival. It's all different countries come together and the big parade and that stuff. And the first night that there's a YouTube channel came out from UK to visit the park. It rained so much that day. It was a bad storm too. We had to go in shelter. So the park closed at 9 p.m.
Oh, I see.
And I remember what they said to me is like, "Where's my dad?"
I think he's got a lamp is possessed. The lamp behind it changes different colors. I know
Yeah.
Mike was saying that.
Yeah, I do on the phone, the whole lamp, so I can
Oh,
do
you can
that.
control it on your phone.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I want to get something in my background too, to keep people's attention. Because it's kind of like you got to have something, behind you that, makes your whole scene look decent, because mine is kind of plain. I mean, I got computers here and stuff, but, anyone wants to see that.
Sorry for my dog in the background. If you hear him playing with a bottle.
Is there somebody back there? I see somebody moving. Something's kind of moving.
Yeah, it was my dog playing with this bottle.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I got these lights. I even have one next to me too. I can see.
I like the blue. The blue is nice,
I did not mean to do that. It wasn't white.
3 trucks to Orlando tonight. That's good. Yeah, I'm about an hour away from Orlando. Think trucking.
I was having issues today with putting the RAM in my computer, so I never did it before. So the first thing with me, I don't want to break something off my computer. So I push it in. It's like I don't want. It feels like I'm gonna break it. I looked on video. You have to push it down to get a click. And I did that. It's like, oh, okay. See, I never did something like that before. Only do the graphic cards and that stuff, not the old RAM. So I need
That's my good awesome friend Josh. That's my friend Josh. I told him about you, and I told him about Mike, and I'm giving him the link so he could join. I don't know if he's getting it. I don't know. I must have been doing too many links in instant message. They told me I can't put any links in there for another day. I'm blocked from putting links in. my phone.
On Facebook?
Yeah, Facebook.
Yeah, it does that. I did it so much for a donation thing I was doing for the park. Blocked. Kind of stupid.
There's Josh, and I'm gonna add him to the screen. You can meet my friend Josh.
No.
Hey.
How y'all doing?
Josh, doing pretty good.
Yep.
Yeah, I told you about Steele and I told you about Ranger and Mike, but Steele is more flexible. He comes on when he wants, and Mike has got a set schedule, so he'll be on tomorrow at 5.
I should expect.
That's my awesome friend Josh, and
Any leads on Josh?
No.
Coach is there.
Full of moving a mile. Puts him in a 60-mile radius, 2,600 square miles to cover.
So we're just talking and stuff, you know. Steele has this blue light in the back. He controls it from his computer, and it does different things. And we got Coaster White, we got Susan Lee here, Darla, Lamba, and we got Josh here now.
Expect he's got his hands full. Almost.
It would be helpful for us to know what Bailey's last day was like.
I'll show you. He stayed in the Plebes Hall.
I see you work for Ralph Kitzer's old outfit.
Josh's items are as they were.
Josh stayed with the first few.
In command, Bailey's suicide hit him hard.
I could change that if anybody's tired of that. I just put that up.
College run.
I don't know what to put up this. I have a bunch of banners already made.
As his parents.
I put stuff like that in there and all that.
I just in the woods.
But I always like to talk to new people. I got my 1K like last year. Coaster Wave, I don't know who you are. No, I don't. I just know we talked about coasters last night.
This isn't battle.
But I don't know who you are. Steele probably does. He's more familiar with you guys than I am.
And that's Coach's wife is my fiance.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Coaster White. So it's like, yeah.
I used to be known by Coastal Action Studios, and Mike Lorraine's always called me Coastals. So every time he tries to say Coastals, I know what he's gonna say.
Josh, can you read the what people are writing?
And it's secluded.
No.
Did Josh Redding isolate himself?
Well, because it says that you work for Food Lion. He knows. She knows that. I mean, he knows that. Think trucking.
Because he was getting into a lot of trouble. And he was
See, you guys can't see this, or is there any way I can let you see the text?
I see the live comments.
Oh, comments. Yeah, I got the comments on.
Wouldn't listen to me.
So you do see that.
Yes.
Oh, okay, good. I know Mike always goes like this. He always puts everybody on there. I guess you got to do that manually. Now, does your fiance live near you, close by?
Nearby, yeah.
Okay. So now we know who you are, Coaster White, 6918. We got Darla here. We got Think Trucking, Susan Lee. It's nice to have more people in the chat, you know. But yeah, I had an awesome time yesterday. We were looking at coasters and stuff. You were showing me your stuff, you know.
Yeah. Try to move this camera in the middle.
Maybe we could change the way things are. I don't know. Can always do this or this. Personally, I like everybody to be the same size as me. I mean, that's kind of the way I like it.
How did Bailey handle himself about anybody?
Yeah, I was there. It was. Yeah, you were there. I remember.
Josh offered Barry a lot of support. Is that a problem?
I can stay. My parents
Just to say it's not so minimal.
until
Just so we can.
Until her parents and her daughter gets back
oh, I got you.
from a walk.
This goes against the very nature of these boys. We're all looking for some type of control in their
That
lives.
doesn't even look like you. Is that you?
Suicide.
Oh wow.
Yeah, the camera settings on in what they do for the entrance is better than any camera I have.
What is it?
Well, you got a lot of hair in that picture. It doesn't look like you have any hair.
Yeah, I usually save it, but I'm on the calendars right now from a good friend of mine.
Oh, I
Told me
see.
do not save until the parks reopen.
Oh, so you.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Could be confessing.
That's why
Who was in his dream?
it looks different.
Yes, I do computer repair. Think trucking. You're all over the place. Think trucking. So yeah, I do computer repair in Florida, and I also do remote repair over the internet. You could live anywhere for that. You just have to. People can connect through TeamViewer or something, and I clean computers like that from time to time.
It's been 6 days since the suicides. Why hasn't Josh come back
The
again?
Cobra roll is here. Okay, somebody new.
For his own good.
And
Cool.
he's a good friend of mine from UK.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I like having a lot of people around. If anybody has a program and they want to come on, they can. Hey, Ranger's here.
And Range is on.
Oh man, I guess you can go in other streams, you just can't go in your own. Well, I want to put you on, Ranger. Here's the link if that'll help. Because Ranger's awesome. Me and him did playlist. We've been playlist buddies and everything.
Wasn't the first time. You're suggesting that Bailey killed himself because of the walking too. That's absurd.
Then you can meet my friend Josh, and you can see who Josh is. Josh can see who you are.
Before they went into the woods.
Where does Ranger live again? I forgot to ask him.
Oregon.
Oh, Oregon?
Yep.
Oh, I see, Oregon. Oh, okay. I used to work with a guy in the post office. He used to live in Oregon. Nice guy. Salem, Oregon.
Jeez, you scared me.
Ranger, are you going to jump on the camera?
We can't consciously hear. Because the sensory overload can't be explained, it wreaks havoc with your emotions, inducing fear.
We can always use your expertise, as you know.
Overcompensate for what your ears are missing. That's
I'm trying to figure out how to make everybody a moderator, but Steele said you have to go outside and go onto the YouTube.
It's so strange.
But,
Jesus, free, let them be.
Oh man, poison ivy, alcohol swab stacked. Thank you. You know, if I've got it, so
He said in a minute.
okay.
I'm Italian. It knows better.
upset. They sent him here to keep him away.
We got people from all over the place. We got people from UK, Florida, down south, Ohio. I mean, people from everywhere.
Understanding what these victims lived every day. And with whom? Bailey Shelton killed himself in Josh Redding's room.
Was Josh in
She
the
is grabbing a microphone.
Well, the dirt.
Who is that?
Josh's tent was secluded. His things were left
Mm.
behind. Took off.
For the whole live.
Josh is on Paris. so
Oh,
he's
gotcha.
possible.
Course load indicates increased isolation.
Isolated, smart, angry. That could be a budding psychopath.
Canada, don't forget me. Oh, right. Darla Lama, you're in Canada. Oh,
Then he's not missing.
that's good. We got people from all over the place. Canada, UK, Ohio, Florida, oregano. I say oregano, but it's Oregon. Oregon. Because I use a lot of oregano in my food.
Amazon.
Hey, Amazon, yeah. Said Amazon. Amazon. This one lady, crazy grandma, her name is. And somebody sent me the little clip, and this lady's really whacked out. You on Facebook at all, Coaster Wife's husband? Or
Yes.
Whatever.
'Cause if you want to join, if you want to add me, you can. I'm on Facebook also.
I can add you on Facebook after the stream if you want to.
Sure. Yeah, because I'm on the air a lot too. And Josh is on there. I don't know if he wants you to add him, but you can I'll put my thing in there if you want. Oh, Susan Lee. Yeah, she's in Maine. So we got Maine. That's close to Canada. You know, closer to Canada, anyhow.
What?
Nothing. You okay?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Say hey to everybody. Say hey. Speak up.
Yeah, we're just hanging out, you know. Josh got a nice new home there. And,
So, Mike, I'm gonna switch to my laptop. Hopefully, I don't get disconnected or whatever. But I'll find you again. Okay.
okay, good.
So
Yeah,
it's a
find-
bigger screen for me. I don't want to squint my eyes on this.
Oh, I hear you.
But I'll be right back. Just let me open my laptop. Give me like 5 minutes.
Okay, I'm gonna make another banner.
All right. See you in a minute.
Okay, sounds good. Oh, how's this one? I don't know if that's. I don't know if that's even showing. Almost forgot how to do it. Oh, there's Mike. I'm gonna have to add you.
Hey!
Hey, man.
Hey guys, how are you?
Mhm. You doing
And by the
okay?
way,
Listen.
yes, you're right. What you do is you're on what do you call it? Are you on a computer?
Yeah, I'm on a computer.
Open
Yeah.
a new tab, pull up your live stream, and you can click. It won't close this out, but you could click on people's names to make them moderators.
Oh, I see.
I know that because I've done it a couple of times for mine. When especially like yesterday, I was on both names, Mike the Ranger and Ranger 92308 Gaming. So I had to put moderators in both channels because, you know, that way, because I had 14 in Mike the Ranger and I had 28 come in on Ranger Gaming yesterday. So
See, I have a
that's
lot of
how I did
problems
it.
doing a regular live. I'm not sure if I can do it, but I could try.
But that's what you do is
Yeah.
you just open a new tab, bring up your live stream on YouTube, and you can make moderators that way.
I feel like we are thrown
Okay.
to it.
This is Josh. She's coming back.
Uh-oh.
Wait, I think we lost Mike.
Yeah, I saw it go
Do
for a
that.
minute.
Oh, okay. There he goes.
Kick me like a bad habit, why don't you?
I just added somebody, and all of a sudden, and then there we go. Josh, meet Mike. Mike is
Hi,
the
Josh.
ranger. He's the. That's
How
my
y'all
awesome friend
doing?
Josh. And
Awesome. Pleasure to meet you.
Blessings to you too.
all right, we got 4 windows now. Hope we don't crash the whole platform.
Nah, you'll be fine.
I got 8 gigs of RAM, so I should be okay on this end.
Right.
But I remember back in the day, I'd say, I'm probably dating myself, but about 1998 or 2000, we used to do all, instead of having
Cash box. The other one's in the
hard
corner.
drive, we did everything on the computer, and
Right.
there was a lot of software
On top of the water.
places to keep it, kind of like the cloud. And I remember I had like 5,000 programs and files, and then everything just went down.
Yeah. Hey, Austin, remember what I was telling you about? Guess
Yeah.
who's it's me?
Hey, there you go. We got
Oh,
one.
Every
Right.
time,
Right.
She's around here.
every time I go live, she jumps in my lap and wants my attention. Or else she'll stick her face up in the camera every time.
I think we are talking.
Nothing like a spoiled cat.
Yeah, I have one, a small one like that, and she's 15 years old. It's kind of
Nice.
Yeah.
No, I got her. That was luck on getting her because I guess when we got her, somebody had dumped a thing of kittens in front of this lady's house and drove off. So she
Okay.
left.
She
She raised them until they were 8 weeks old, and then I got her and her sister, and they're spoiled. But I don't have nothing to do with spoiling them just because I give them a handful of treats at night.
Yeah, my wife does too. She'll give them treats here and there.
You know, I did.
Those are her
Cracks
babies.
me up how they are. Yeah, exactly. Fur babies, 4-legged kids. I know that feeling. I'll be in there trying to work. And that's why, if you ever notice, like right now, I'm just outside kicking back. When I'm doing my live streams, I will go in the room and go in the office and close the door because otherwise, even like Ask Austin, I was on another live with him. And sure enough, he's like, "What's wrong with your cat?" Whoa, who's that? And he saw this big, huge cat face right there.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
He was about to ask, "What's wrong with your camera?" when he realized what was wrong.
Yeah.
All right, catch you later. Oh, you'd love to go to downstairs and get. Oh, okay. Catch you later, Emily.
There, Mike.
Night.
Yeah, if typing skills is not that good like me. But
Yeah, I was telling Mike, I was telling everybody that we have people from all over here, Canada, Maine, I mean, Oregon, Ohio, I mean, North Carolina, I'm in Florida. I mean, people just from all different places. Big
Yep.
assortment.
Yeah, no, as a matter of fact, it's funny because I can actually say I've been to everywhere except Florida and Canada. I've been to Ohio. I've been to, we went cross country for 6 months. And then we settled down in Texas for a good couple years. And then we moved up here to Oregon. So originally from California, moved to Texas for 3 years, and then got out of there and came back to the West Coast and landed in Oregon, which is funny because, like, even Austin can tell you, you know how they say you get used to the time change? Never did. I was in Oregon, in Texas. Austin can tell you I was up till like 3 or 4 in the morning, and I got back to Oregon. I was in bed by 1 o'clock. Everybody's like, "Why is he going to bed early now?" And he goes, "He's not. He's on the same sleep pattern." 3 years I lived there. I never changed my sleep habit.
That's like me. I came from seasons.
Excuse me.
Josh.
I have a question. Can one not chat in this live comments thing while we're talking on here?
What do you mean?
Everybody else
Like
can chat.
mute your mic?
No, everybody
you
else.
can chat.
It's not letting me. I don't see a box where I go there.
Oh,
Oh.
I'm hearing you. I hear you. Everything.
Yeah,
you
we're
said.
hearing you. You were just talking to someone.
Yeah, you were talking, I guess, your wife, so we didn't say anything. But yeah, you can talk anytime.
I'm talking about the chat, the live comments over on the side. Are we allowed to put
Oh.
things in there?
Oh yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, I
So I
think
have to
you
log
can do
in. I don't have. I'm not familiar with this. I've tried to log in and have a stuff,
Wait,
but
do they have to get be a moderator or something to do that? Or is that the same
No,
thing?
if you have YouTube, all you do is you go over there to chat. Let me see how you do that. Oh, he would have to go in, not the live chat on StreamYard. He would actually have to bring it up on YouTube. I see what you're
Oh.
saying. Yeah. Yeah, see, I'm still getting used to all this too. I'm learning it all. You know.
Okay, I'm trying to bring up YouTube. That way I can try to do something. Maybe I can bring everybody, make everybody moderators. If I could find a chat. I guess I got to find a live stream in the list. Is that it?
You go to your YouTube and bring up your homepage. It'll show the live stream. You click on that, and then it'll bring up your live stream. You just click on the person's name, and it'll come up add as a moderator.
Okay, I have to wait till it populates. I guess there's so much going on here. You know. we
Yeah,
have to
new
wait.
tab.
Right. Wait for my face tab to come up. Okay. Yeah, it'll be up in a couple seconds.
Don't get me wrong, I'm still a rookie. I've only been doing this for 7 weeks, so.
Me and Josh, we were doing this a while back. We really never learned it, I don't think. And we just
Right.
did it a little bit, and then we stopped doing it, and then we started coming back. Well, I saw you guys on it, so I was like, hey, maybe we can start doing that again. Okay, I'm going to my
Awesome.
channel. Okay, I just hit my channel. Let's see what happens.
Do you see where your live chat is?
Yeah, it says live.
Click on that.
Live now.
Yeah, click on that. Once you're in there, you'll see the chat. Then you can click on a person's name and add them as a moderator.
Somebody had a mask.
Okay, let's do it. Let me wait for this to.
Harry Potter
Got all kinds of doing something. I have to wait.
I knew she had that. She did it for a healthcare worker.
I know my other one. Every time I do a live stream, I make people moderators. But I guess this is different.
That's what
Let's
I do. What I do is when I'm on live stream, I will have a second tab open for with my live stream, but it's muted. And yeah, you can just click on them and make them moderators.
Well, I just see all you got. I see everybody on cam. Oh, I see what
Right.
you're saying. Just click on each person.
Yeah, click on the person's name.
You said. Oh, I don't see anybody's names. It says I'm still in StreamYards. I'm still in StreamYards.
Okay, it doesn't.
Stats for nerd. Yeah, I don't have that option. I know my other one. I do every time I do a live stream. I make people moderators, but I guess this is different. Hey, Josh, I'm trying to find it. I don't see it.
What I do is when I'm on live stream,
Oh, see, yeah.
I have a second tab.
It's
with
not
my
working.
live stream, but it's muted. And yeah, you can just click on it and make a moderator.
Yeah, it's not coming up. Well, I just
See in the
saw you
chat. See the chat?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see the chat?
No, I just see two of the same thing almost. It's it says Mike's computer tips 2 watching. Oh, I see the chat on the bottom. Okay.
Right.
On the
Then you
bottom.
click on the person's name.
Oh, down here. Okay, gotcha.
Yep.
I love apples. That's John. Okay, I see what you're saying now.
Okay, it doesn't.
Well, Josh is already a moderator, it says.
Yes, I am.
I can put add moderator. I'm trying to find it.
That's it.
When I do it on live stream,
Okay,
yeah,
coastal waves here. Getting a bunch of feedback, but
That's right. You can mute that. Yeah, you can mute that because it's not going to affect your watch time.
No, I just see two of the same thing almost. It says my computer tips 2 watching. Oh, I see the chat on the bottom. Okay.
right. Then you click on the person's name.
Okay. Oh, down here, moderator.
Yep.
Steel. Let me go to Ranger. Okay, I see what you're saying now. Yeah, it's kind of a lot of feedback. But... Now, do you have to do this
That's
all
all right.
the time, or just...
No, once you make them moderator, there'll be a moderator from then on.
Oh, gotcha. Good. Okay. Let me get everybody here. It's going to take a bit, but I'll get everybody here.
Not a problem. I appreciate you allowing me to help.
Yeah, I don't know how to mute that. Should I do it on my?
You see where the speaker is over there on the video itself on YouTube?
Oh yeah, down in the lower left.
Click on that. Yep.
Yeah, just lower it down.
Yep.
Okay.
Will you stop hitting the microphone?
Josh, you should already be a moderator. That's the thing I can't. He's already a moderator. All right. Well,
There.
let me come back to.
There's your 2 cents of fame. Rat cat.
All right, I'm back. Josh, you see?
Told you the
he's not
cat's
there.
crazy. That was funny.
Okay.
This is sweet.
This is more exciting than Sunny Side Up. Okay, well, you guys all see that now? It's all right?
Yes.
That worked.
Okay, good. Hey, there's Josh. She's back.
Welcome back, Josh.
Never left,
Let's see.
but thanks.
I haven't had this much fun since Meg did that butt floss thing.
What?
Well, we're getting that feedback.
Yes, you're here with that feedback, so.
Yeah, I'm
Which
going to take.
feedback?
I'm going to shut the background. I'm just getting a little from the background. I have, looks like I got other stuff open. All right.
All right, give me
So,
one sec.
All right, sure. I'm gonna make a banner, I think. Let's see. Oh, somebody's in private chat. I'm trying to figure out who's in there. Oh, that's Josh. Okay. Josh, you're in private chat. Now, what's in Oregon? Is there anything, landmarks or anything? Never been to Oregon.
Oh, he's muted
In fact,
himself.
I've never been to Ohio. Josh, you can put some cool things up there.
Okay, I'm back. I had to mute the mic because I know you didn't want to get in any copyright strikes, and my dad's watching a movie, so I muted the mic to walk through and grab my cord. In Oregon, there's a couple of things you can learn about. It's where the original Salem witch trial took place. They do have that historical landmark, and you also have what's called the Enchanted Forest out here, and you have the Wildlife Animal Park out here.
Okay, Mike, Rainsel, I want to ask you this. I seen on Facebook the actual place for the Salem witch trial is now at Walgreens. Is that true?
I believe so.
Wait, didn't it happen in Salem, Massachusetts? Or that's...
There was a few of them.
Oh, yeah. No, that's cool. Yeah, my wife's got a niece in North Carolina, and she's like a practicing witch. That's kind of weird. Got the fangs, goes to those events. They all dress like witches. I'm like, I have to bring my cross, put it up.
Right.
But hey, whatever floats your boat, as they say.
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
I like messing around with banners. They're pretty cool.
Yeah, you'll have to teach me how you do that, because I do want to put one that goes across the bottom of my stream. That's the one thing I haven't learned how to do yet on StreamYard.
I think when other people are like moderators, you're kind of competing for it. It might be, I don't know. I have a folder. Oh, here it goes. Okay, everything's back. So yeah, I can show you how to do that. What I do is I hit banner and wait. Takes a little time for it to come up. Click banner on the right-hand side.
Uh-huh.
And then once it comes up, you type something in and you hit the plus folder, and then you can just highlight it and it will run it inside the bottom. It'll run
That'd be an awesome idea, because, I do, like yesterday, you saw it doing the channel shout-out. Tomorrow, we're going to be doing what's called a channel review, and basically it's like this, where you come up on a panel and tell us who you are and what is your channel about. But I thought that'd be cool to get a banner going across tomorrow, or going across when I'm StreamYarding, I'm live. It said Monday, 5 p.m. Eastern, channel shout-out. Wednesday, 5 p.m. Eastern, channel reviews.
Oh yeah, you can put anything you want on there. You might be able to even put links to other things too. I know you could put a lot of them on there, because I put a bunch of them.
Because I had StreamYard Pro.
Oh, okay. So you might have more options then, if you pay.
Right. That's why I'm trying to look to see what else I can do. And I know the one benefit of Pro is you can go on. You can be live unlimited time.
How much do they charge for that? Do they have a set price, or is it by the month?
By the month, yeah, and it's not bad. I mean, it's $25, I believe, by what I pay. But you know what? I also can go live on 2 channels at that rate. Cause that's how, like yesterday, I was live on both Mike the Ranger and Ranger Gaming at the same time.
Yeah, I saw in the subscriptions that you had 2 different things in there.
In your house?
They both showed up, I guess.
And
And then I was watching you were playing the drums. You had the
Yep.
drums going? Yeah, I was watching that. That was kind of neat. The drum beat. I'm doing a lot of editing now for videos I'm making, and I do it on my phone. It's nothing fancy, but I have a little program, and then I add Pixel app, it's a little phone program.
Oh, right on. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
trying to find more stuff like that, and I'm getting ready to, get more equipment in. I just got a new camera in. It's a 1080p. You know, I thought about buying another 4X, but I thought 4X ain't going to be out forever. And I heard there's a program to where you can convert 1080p to 4X. I don't know what program yet, but I heard there is one that you can do that with.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I don't know anything about it, but 1080p, I mean, that's pretty much the standard.
Right.
They're doing a lot of work around here where I live and putting lines up and poles. I'm wondering if they're doing like 5G or something.
Probably.
Yeah, running a lot of lines. Yeah.
Yeah, we have 5G out here. That's what I use for Wi-Fi.
See, I'm running a lot of, I'm making a lot of intros, so when I do my videos, I can put them in there, you know, in
Right.
between the video and stuff, just to make it a little more, you know, interesting.
Yeah.
So I'm working on some intros on my phone, and I just, for future videos that I'm planning on doing, just put it
Well,
in.
that's like me right now. I'm starting to make another intro because, you know, at first I had an intro for Mike the Ranger and then another one for Ranger Gaming. I'm like, you know what? Forget that. I want people to be able to find both of them. So it's just going to say Ranger 92308 because, you know, that's why I told everybody. They're like, it's hard to find your name. I said, okay, type in Ranger 92308 in the search bar. Both channels come up right away.
Oh, wow.
So I thought, might as well make them both same intro, you know, same person.
Yeah,
Poor little
that's a good idea.
Mm.
And both your channels can kind of grow at the same speed also. Similar
Right.
you know, growth.
Right. Well, see, like, I was, like, on Mike the Ranger, he's already at 1,800 subscribers. Ranger Gaming's at, 1,120. So it's like, they're both doing good. But as you noticed yesterday, Ranger Gaming's doing a lot better than Mike the Ranger was because my channel got hit by YouTube as child targeting because my reviews were about Lego.
Oh, I
So
see.
it's like, you know, and it's like, it amazes me because there's a lot of big million, you know, subscriber Lego people. And it's like, are they really monetized or not now? You know, they won't say.
I've been to the
But I
Lego,
started up Ranger Gaming.
and here in Florida we have the Lego park. You know,
Legoland.
Right.
park. Yeah, it's all Lego.
That's what I'm-
Legoland.
Legoland. Yeah, that's what
Yep.
it's called. It's in Winter Haven, Florida. It's probably about an hour or 2 hours from me. And there was
Nice.
nothing there. It's just all lakes, and they put the Lego, you know, land there. So it probably brought a lot of jobs to the area.
Right. Well, see, like me, I'm going to go to San Diego this coming summer for it. Because there's a Legoland in San Diego, California.
Okay, and then if you go to downtown Disney, there is a Lego store, which is nice. They have the big Lego guys out front that they make. It's pretty neat.
Nice. I'll have to check that out because I haven't been to Disney in forever.
Yeah, we have a lot here, you know. We really
Right.
do have a lot of I mean, I don't go. I've been to SeaWorld. I was a member of SeaWorld. They
Yep.
have that 108-foot coaster now. It's supposed to be the highest one, and it's a nice little park, SeaWorld. I mean, you could do the whole thing in a day, less than a day, because it's
Right.
kind of small. But I guess they put in the coasters because they weren't financially doing so good, I guess, and they want to bring more people to it.
Church.
So they
Right.
lowered
Yeah,
they lowered the prices, even they lowered the emissions.
A drive-through service.
That's why I had when I lived, like I said, I lived in Southern California, so I had, season passes to Disneyland, California Adventure, to SeaWorld, Wild Animal Park. We went all over down there,
I don't care about
but it
Oh,
just
no.
got too crazy after the housing crunch.
Yeah. Did you live anywhere near that riot, that crazy riot?
But where is it?
I knew
We
a lady.
lived one county over.
It was crazy. She told me that you could hear all the like
Oh yeah,
riot from like
Say,
a town or even like a little away. She said it was just so
Methodist Church food pantry.
it really was. That's what she told me.
all we gotta do is show
right.
up.
It was crazy. No, as a matter of fact, my dad worked for San Bernardino County,
Just choose anything.
and
They just give
he
you
a few times was called the backup officers because my dad was always, he was one of the
We were in the bind.
deputies he was a senior deputy.
Um,
So when it got real hairy,
plug it.
they just called my dad in.
You read it or click on it. See what's required.
He had automatic when, and all that, the automatic rifles and all that. So, yeah, he was involved in all that. He was the actual deputy sheriff. So it was interesting.
My dad was an auto mechanic. He fixed cars. Like,
Nice.
all beat up and dented. He fixed them.
Yep. My pap was that way. He used to be able to just take apart a car and he could tell you where each, it was crazy because even my mom laughed because he worked on it so much that they're like, well, we found this one bolt. We're not sure where it goes. He goes, what size is it? He goes, what? He goes, what size is it? He goes, well, it's a 4-inch bolt. He goes, oh, that goes there in the catalytic converter to bolt it down. It's like, how do you know this? He goes, I worked on them for so many years.
Yeah, you kind of used to pick it up because my dad used to come home with all different customer cars and drive around. Back then, the gas was. We had a Lincoln Continental. It only got 4 miles to the gallon. So
Right.
it was like about a month later. He said we got to sell it. People couldn't afford the gas back then.
A few drawers we can put.
When the gas was in 1972. You had odd even, and my grandmother, she used to get gas and put it in a gallon container and bury it in the backyard, just so we'd have gas.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy in '72 when there was a gas shortage, and I remember that it was odd even. If you had an odd license plate, a certain day you can get gas, and people would switch them so they can get gas for both their cars.
Wow. I remember hearing about that. That was crazy.
But the lines were so long that, it would be a block, 2 blocks long. You had to wait in line because there were so many people trying to get gas, So it was pretty crazy. I was a little kid and I was like, man, I was about 12 years old, so I was like, this is pretty nuts. But I remember when Richard Nixon, when he was running for president, he drove right by my house. And my sister shook his hand and he gave us a salute from the car. He came through our town. It was,
Yep.
It's pretty neat.
I said that.
That is awesome.
I think I've seen like 3 presidents in my life. George Bush, the son. I saw him in person at a rally in Pennsylvania when I lived there. Right before he got elected, I saw Nixon. That's president. Well, yeah, he was running before he was running for president. I saw him. You know.
Yeah, the one I met with Reagan, and it was kind of cool because he was out at a horse ranch, and he was people are like, you know who that is, and it's like, yeah, that's President Reagan, and he looked over as humble as can be and said, that was a long time ago, son. It was like, you're still the president in my eyes. Once a president, always a president.
Yeah, when I was a kid, we went, well, not too long. I mean, it was probably about 10, 15 years ago. Josh, you don't have to raise your hand. This isn't school. But anyhow, I went to the Kennedy, in Cape Cod, Massachusetts. They have a 50-cent piece right on the side of the building. It's like the Kennedy Memorial. It's pretty neat. Josh,
Nice.
go ahead. You got to go by.
I met Bob Dole and Dan Quayle back in the day.
You should have shut
Oh,
up.
cool.
He gave me his handshake with his stiff arm.
Oh, nice. Yeah, Dan Quayle, he was almost like, what, vice president?
He was Ross Perot's running mate, I believe, when he was running or something like that in '92.
Yep.
I got
Ross Perot was a billionaire.
I remember that cassette Ross Perot put out. It was pretty cool. Cassette tapes were out, and I listened to it, and Ross Perot was on there. He sounded pretty awesome. Really, if he wasn't so old, he got a lot of votes, he probably would have won.
I wonder if he's passed
Right.
away, because I haven't heard anything, but, he
I
always
don't know.
he always had that voice like, I'm Ross Perot. Vote for me.
Yep.
Yeah, he's funny.
Me and Dan Quayle are going to be running, and
When he was making his speech, I was like, man, if that guy, had a lot of votes, he would probably make a pretty good president,
That damn.
We had the
Right.
peanut farmer, and he didn't do too much, but I mean, I kind of liked him, but he helps a lot of people. They build houses for people.
I had to cut you short, guys. I just had dinner on the table, and I've been outside working all day, so I'm going to get washed up and go do that. But appreciate the invitation. Mike, take care. Josh, pleasure seeing you. Steelwood Riders, I'll catch you tomorrow.
All right, see ya.
Thank you, guys.
take care.
Yeah. Ranger out, down to 3. Oh, now our heads are getting bigger. So, Steele, what park is like near where you live? You said there was a nice big park there?
Yeah, Kings Island is like 25 minutes away from me.
Oh, is it big? Like, is a lot of, or a small park?
It's pretty big. It's no bigger than Disney.
Oh,
What state are you in?
Ohio.
Oh, so you got it's in Sandusky. What is that theme park down there?
There's 2 theme parks. There's one in Mason, there's Kings Island, and Sandusky is Cedar Point.
Cedar Point. Yep.
Cedar Point. Yeah, that's a very well known.
Actually, I'm good friends with Wooker from Cedar Point who made a book all about Cedar Point.
Yeah,
And
they're well known for the race car. That one coaster they had where they racing, that was like a really famous. I think it made the play. Cedar Point built a roller coaster that was part of the park. It was so big it went like all around, supposedly.
See, we've got a huge park similar to that. It's called Carowinds. It's like in Charlotte.
Oh,
I
wow.
was there like for the Halloween hunt last year. I love the Halloween hunt. It's better than I can say it's better than Kings Island and Cedar Point the whole Halloween event. They,
Yeah, I
they
was
know
there.
how to do this
I've been there at Scarowinds. They call it Scarowinds.
scare wins, yeah. With me, I'm so used to calling it Halloween Haunt because it comes on. Then instead of playing this Halloween Weekends, but it's basically the same thing, but different names.
Right. And then he drinks a Coke.
Yeah.
He says, I'm going to have my pop.
Yeah, you got all. If you look, Josh, if you look behind him, he's got all the maps of the parks on the wall.
You're obsessed. Oh my heavens.
It's pretty cool. You know, they call that. I had the brochure for Busch Gardens. I would have
Full
said.
maps. Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah. My friend is a roller coaster fanatic in New York, and his friend and his dog rode like every roller coaster in the United States a couple of times. He was real well known for him and his dog riding on. His dog was his partner, and he was on like everything, all kinds of roller coasters. They would be in the newspapers and everything.
There's a famous story from Kings Island. I don't know if you guys know the story or not. There's a guy who rode a famous ride here at Kings Island named the Beast.
I see dead people.
So he rode the Beast like 4,400 times. And we call him the Beast Tamer to this day. Then I never met him, but I know his niece very well. I did an interview with her last year.
No, that's pretty cool. I remember working at Playland. I was telling you last night. I was working in the maintenance department, and the office was right underneath the Dragon Coaster. When you were in there, every time the car would come around, the whole place would shake. I mean, it made such a loud noise. Nobody could even talk. And it was just like fly right by. We had to stop talking because nobody could hear you until it went by.
Dang.
The Dragon Coaster was pretty awesome, man.
The Beast.
Yeah, what's that? Double jointed? Are we in the
What
blood?
are we, lizards? Come on.
Some kind of gang.
Spock.
Spock.
Oh, what's that?
Spock.
Oh, you guys are into that? Spock.
No.
Star Trek.
Oh, I was never into Star Trek, but I like the Klingons. They were pretty cool. They had that funny face and everything.
Yeah.
The
Star Wars was way better.
See, I'm not a big fan of Star Trek, but I'm a big fan of Spock. It's one of my favorite actors from the show.
You know he's passed on, right?
Yeah.
What about, what's his name? Is he still alive?
Leonard Nimoy? No, he's not.
No, I mean the other guy, Kirk.
William Shatner? He's still alive. He goes to Comic-Cons.
Oh, he's still alive. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I know Spock passed on, but that other guy, he seems like he's going to live forever.
Here's Sulu. Hello.
Yeah, that was a weird show. I was never really into that, but I know a lot of people really like Star Trek, Star Wars.
Oh, hello.
And I've watched it, but I never really got into it too much.
So whereabouts in Ohio what city are you in?
I live like in Loveland area or Cincy.
Okay.
It's like I said, 25 minutes away from local park, and
I was up there in Canton in 2017.
Canton, Ohio. I know that area.
Football Hall of Fame.
Yep.
But I was there visiting a hotel. We were kind of coming back home to North Carolina. We were leaving Illinois, and we just decided to stop overnight and just crash there and then leave the next day.
There used to be a football or sports Hall of Fame next to Kings Island. It was there in the 80s or something like that.
Still there.
There was one next to Kings Island, a big one from the 80s or something like that, and then it's not there anymore. I've been doing my research on that. It's like, because I know if you look at the loft, there was a driveway you can go up, and it's like a circle driveway.
Mm-hmm.
And my friend and I was looking up, what was that, and when the parks was open and everything, and it said Hall of Fame. It's like something sports. I don't know which sports it was. I guess it moved to Kenton or something like that. I don't know the name for that place.
Now, Mike, you can come back in here if you want. All we see is Timmy.
Oh, sorry. I'm just sitting here and I don't know why I forgot I was away from the camp. I was just trying to get comfortable. I want to have a nice background. I'd like to get some kind of neon or maybe a desk thing with like blue light or something going up and down, just so it looks cool behind me, you know.
Or you can move around your room or office so you have a background piece on the wall.
Oh, like a blue screen or something.
Yeah.
Oh.
Or a green screen.
Yeah. How do you do that? You just get the film, get it over at Walmart and just hang it up?
There's some on Amazon if you want to do tape.
Amazon?
Amazon.com.
Oh, there's a program that you can do software with, right? You can
Yes.
put that on.
Mike, it's on Amazon.
Amazon, yeah. Amazon. Oh, you mean that Amazon. I bought this dish and it's unbreakable. Let's see. Smash. You know, let's just send all the damn pieces back. I want my money back. Amazon.
The end.
Yeah, you're right. Maybe I should get a green screen or a blue screen would be cool. One guy I admire has a blue screen. And it looks nice, you know.
Amazon.
That lady's so crazy. She says Amazon.
Yeah.
It's really Amazon. Oh, man. Hey, is anybody else here besides us? I'm gonna put the comments back here because we might have scared everyone away. I was just wondering, is any of the ladies or anybody else still here? We just took everybody out. We even scared Mike away. He had to go eat. Now, is he married, Mike, or he just lives at home?
He's not married, but he has a girlfriend, so.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you guys are young, so you guys have girlfriends. I asked my wife, she wouldn't let me have one.
Oh, my.
I wanted to get a note from home. It's like, you go leave and you never come back. I'm like, oh, shoot. Yeah, we got parks all over. We got Disney, and down that way we got
Universal,
SeaWorld. We used to have MGM when I was a kid. I went to MGM. They had Alfred Hitchcock, you know, the scene where the stabbing, the frenzy.
Now MGM is now
Hollywood Studios.
Yeah.
Hollywood Studio, yeah. I liked MGM and Universal. When I was a kid, I went to Universal. Well, actually, not a kid. I was 1991 when I got married. I went to Universal, and they had this American Graffiti, you know, all the old cars. at Mel's Drive-In. It was nice. Then you go down the end of the street, and it was the Blues Brothers out there singing. And then you would see that whole skit. Then a little while later, here comes the Ghostbusters. You see that? It was just so awesome back then. And
they had Back to the Future as well as a ride. Back to the Future was a ride there.
I went to Back to the Future ride. I rode in there. Michael J. Fox, they said he was actually in the park. You know, I didn't see him, but
Well, when nowadays, now that they have Transformers, when they first opened it there, you wouldn't believe who showed up for the opening day. Steven Spielberg.
Oh my gosh.
no,
I can
The master of
honestly-
all movies, the master producer of all movies, director.
I thought the Cobra guy was.
That's my Back to Future poster.
What's the guy that did all the mafia movies? He was good too. I rode the Back to the Future ride. Okay, I rode well, you don't ride it. I stood on the platform where they had the California earthquake. I did that. I was on the King Kong ride. That was pretty cool. Now, and I went to the Jaws. They had the Jaws shark. It kind of looked big, but and then you'd see the house where, you know, the Bates Motel,
Psycho.
the house in the background.
Psycho.
It was $35 to go in. It was great, you know. Me and my wife enjoyed it. Then I went to the Flintstones. You get to sit in the cars, and you feel like you're driving through Bedrock. They have like a screen, and you feel like you're moving. And that was cool. The Hanna-Barbera.
Actually, King John used to be, there's a part of the park used to be Hanna-Barbera back in the 1970s. I actually have 2 pins in my display right now from back then.
How old are you?
I'm 21.
Oh, you're young.
Yeah.
Do you dare to ask?
Sure. I'm younger. I'm the oldest.
You dare to ask?
I guess Mike.
I don't want to, but you want me to ask.
Josh is 40.
We're getting up there.
How old is Mike? He must be around the same age as you, right? A little old. Yeah, he's older, isn't he?
He's older.
Do we know?
He lost all his hair.
How old is he?
I know he's older. I don't know how old.
If I could,
I had a guess 30s and 35, 40.
I didn't want to be rude, but I thought maybe he would be near 50.
Yeah, maybe. I don't feel so bad now, you know. If he's around that age.
He looks older. I mean, he looks way older than me. So I could be wrong. He might be like 35 to 38. $21, huh? So that means we're drinking now, if you wanted to.
If you want.
See, I only do it when I want to, because I don't want to do it like every time.
It's not good for you.
My father was an alcoholic, and he had a saying. He told me when I was a kid growing up, he said, if you don't drink, don't start. And it made a lot of sense, because it's hard to stop. You know?
Gives
Pretty
me the
much-
fits. I don't drink.
Yeah, I don't drink either. I
Pretty
don't
much,
drink.
Gives
if
me
I
the
if I want to like have a drink or something, like I usually if I go to a restaurant or a place like King John, I always get a drink if I need it or something. If a friend asks me or gives me a free drink, I will. But anything else, no.
It's okay to have a drink every once in a while, but like I just don't do it. It kind of you know how people say it gets them like weird and stuff, like they start loving you more than they have ever shared with you, and they start grabbing your thigh and everything else. The point is, I've had friends that do other things than drink. Then they start grabbing thighs and talking weird and start loving you and everything. And stop. I see you. Mike's laughing at
There is a few different types of people that drink and take drugs. There's the happy drunk, you know, he wants to hug you and love you. Then there's the violent one. I knew a guy that he would drink. He was the nicest guy, but he didn't drink. When he drank, he wanted to fight everybody. And he was big and strong. So
with my, I can call him out. My uncle, he's always a drunk. He drinks most every day. When he drives his car, or every time he drives, I don't know why he drives, but he always say it's in my way. But he doesn't stop drinking. I feel bad for him, but I can't help him in the way as I save my distance from him. I learned it from the experience.
yeah, it's not a good thing. I remember when I went to high school, and there was a lot. Back when I was in high school, there was no, like today, there's a lot of drugs and violence, you know, because drugs and today are, you know, that comes with guns and gangs and all that.
Yeah.
So we were in high school, you know, if you didn't like somebody, you'd have a fist fight, and then you'd shake hands after it. You know, no one had a knife or a gun. And if you wanted to smoke pot, you'd smoke pot. And it wasn't expensive. And then you drink beers on the weekends with your friends, you know. And everybody sort of got along. There wasn't a lot of racism. Everybody kind of got along. I lived in a little town, and everybody sort of got along because it was too small. You know, where are you going to hide? You know, everybody knows everybody. So everybody sort of got along. You know, things have changed now. But it was kind of like that when I was a kid. And my dad was different when he was a kid.
I used to get bullied in school because with my speech poem I have, I just get bullied for it, and I don't send for anyone's like if someone gets bullied, the person is careless about you. Don't let them bully you to the point as depression and that stuff. Because with me, I'm only at the point of life that's having I'm depressed and everything. Because unless I can say this, I lost my brother in 2015, and the only thing that helps me in life is roller coasters. I'm not want to do any medication or anything because I don't want to take it. Because I know a lot of people. I know people that takes pills and that stuff, and just take them. With me, coasters is my medication. Makes me forget everything. That's why I'm so much in the community of the coastal tourists, because it helps.
Yeah, everybody got their escape. Like, I don't even know what I have, but Josh likes travel. You got your, you know, coasters and stuff. I sort of got the computer business and that kind of thing. I just try to keep busy. But yeah, you got to have something going on that way you can deter, you know, away from that kind of stuff. Especially if you have a history of something happening in your family, a trauma, you know, like that. You know, it's going to stay with you. You want to learn from it. Instead of, you know,
It's still hard to this day. Like, it's been almost 4 years since his passing. So it's so hard to this day. It's not. A lot of people tell me it's like you get better over time. losing a sibling, that takes a part of you out.
Yeah, you're right. I believe it. I lost my mom. She passed away when I was in 11th grade in high school. And, that's sad too. So I know what you mean. I mean, everybody grieves in a different way, but loss, when you lose somebody, you're never the same, I don't believe. I don't think you are ever the same.
I lost my 16-year-old cousin in 2015 to suicide. 16.
Yeah.
He hung himself. His mom found him. The cops were everywhere. He told his mom, "Have a good day. I love you." And he's never said that to her. He hated his mother, my aunt. And so he hung himself. And that was more of a tragic loss to my family, honestly, than my grandma. My grandma died of health problems, and I will never care about that.
It's like with my brother, I can tell the history before I get to the point how he passed. He had a house fire in 2008.
Problems.
So the doctors didn't want to give him any medication anymore. So he went to
I don't think she died of sepsis, did she? Emo?
Yeah.
weed. Then he went to rehab for it. Then came out with something bigger. He went on heroin for years and years. And he was clean. I know that for a fact for 12 months or something like that. Then he relapsed, got heroin again. Then the guy who he bought it from put fentanyl in it. And he died over it.
Opioids, yeah.
Yeah. So that was his escape in a way. It's like he tried he went in rehab for weed, then came out with something bigger. So
How old was he?
he was 28.
Mm.
Yeah, it's sad when people pass away early, because when you're older, you realize they didn't even really have a chance to live their life, you know.
I miss him so much. Like, it's like I don't have my split beam anymore. So it's been rough doing like YouTube and that stuff. People really don't know what's behind the scenes or behind the camera.
No,
Like, I don't really speak about my brother or the issues that I'm having behind the camera that much, but if it comes out, it comes out.
I have mental health problems. I've already shared with Mike before, but I was in a car accident at 18 months old and hit the dashboard. There was no car seats in 79 or lack thereof. So my grandpa put me in the front seat with him with a seatbelt. But see, I was so tiny, if you will, that when he hit the brakes, he had a car accident with a black man at a four-way intersection. He was a pastor. Nothing happened on the outcome of that except internally, I do have scars. Outside, physical, you wouldn't tell if I have any problems. I have a little bit of problem. And, I can't change it. I'm the only one out of 7 boys that my parents have that have this problem or this occurrence, and it hurts.
Yeah, it's like
I grew up with really hard learning. I was in special ed my whole life, so I hated school. Didn't care about anything but just play, just hanging out, doing.
Yeah, I've been through a special ed for like almost my life, and I know how that feels because I'm a slow learner to stuff, and even my speech always get in the way from it.
Can you drive?
Yeah.
Can I ask why? You can't pass the test or what?
With me, I have a phobia of driving right now. So, like with me, I can say this. It's been now almost 2 years after it. So I live in Trailer Park, and I had a car just driving around. This is private property around here. I was driving. A cop pulled me over. I had license for that car, but I didn't have my driver's license at the time.
Mm-hmm.
So I had never had that on me before, and they tested me for drugs.
For what?
For drugs.
Drugs? Okay.
With weed and that stuff. So my mom came. Big scene between her and the cop. They thought I was on Xanax or something like that. When I was acting like nervously,
Mm-hmm.
because that was my first time getting pulled over. So with that, now I have a phobia of driving now. With me as slow learner, it would have to take me 2 years or 3 years to read the book over and over again to remember all the details and that stuff. So that's why some people ask me if I drive. I don't.
Some people don't. It's okay. I mean, my situation's different, but Mike knows, and it's not against anybody in here. It's whoever's watching. So I just would rather keep it to myself. But Mike, you know what's up.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, I had a very traumatic experience when my mom passed away because I remember being a kid and you don't want to see your mother hooked up to machines and she didn't even look like her, dying of cancer. And I think I lost a lot of my sense of humor, You get sad, you start getting withdrawal,
Your mom was hooked up.
You're not as happy as you used to be. And that's what I remember from that experience.
Yeah.
Say, you never smile. A lot of it has to do with that, I think.
Like I'm becoming more live streaming person lately. So I'm actually coming out of myself a little bit of speaking to new people and that stuff. Because my speech, I used to, like I said, I used to get bullied for it. So I'm actually coming out a little bit to live stream. But
you can always subscribe to me if you ever want to.
I'll always
Sorry?
I always subscribe to you, Eddie.
Oh, you did? I didn't get an alert or anything. I didn't get anything. Susan Lee did. She subscribed to me, but I don't know who that is, but we'll see.
Well, like I said, I got Facebook and, even Josh, I'm always on there. So if you want to go on my Facebook, you can definitely subscribe to my Facebook because I'll add you on there.
Who's Crowning Lions? Who's Crowning Lions? Who's that?
Huh?
New person just jumped in.
Oh, we gotta greet them. Oh, Crummy. Hey, how you doing there? Welcome to the chat live stream. I'll put my Facebook in here if you wanna add me, I'll just put it in here. We have a lot of similar Interesting. I like Mike a lot too. We talk and stuff. He texts me sometimes, you know. Like he texted me on YouTube. Where are you from? Crowning Lions. Where are you located? How's it going? Welcome to the live stream. We're just doing a friendly chat. We're glad you're here. Oh, Kentucky. That's nice. I'm Mike, and then we got Josh. I'm doing pretty good. Good. If you'd like, you can join. Add us onto, platform or YouTube. I keep saying the platform, but the platform. Actually, I keep thinking we're not on YouTube, but we are on YouTube, aren't we? In a way.
Yeah.
And we got our names underneath us and stuff. Okay, are you a male, female, age? You don't have to give us, if you're over 21, you don't have to give us your age, but if you're younger than 21, then let us know. Kentucky, yeah, it's all right. You can add us on Facebook, or we got the names right there on the left. Oh, 33, that's a good age. Very good age. You have a cam. If you'd like to join in, you can join in. You're welcome. We can give you there's a link here. If you have a cam, you just click on here. Just click on the link.
Crowning Lions, you male or female?
And you just copy and paste that and click on the link and you can join us. You're welcome. This is an open chat. We're open to anybody who wants to join us. Hey, how do you like those headphones? Do you think they work better than a microphone? Because a lot of people say they do.
I actually have a microphone right here.
Oh, okay.
This one right here, it sucks. So I have a studio microphone here.
Oh, so you use it mostly for the speakers? You have speakers built in?
Yes.
Oh, gotcha. So is that like a high-end microphone or something?
Not really high end. It's around I think I bought it for $50.
Oh, okay.
Actually, it's a funny story about this microphone stand.
Well, that's pretty
From a
good.
theme park.
Yeah, $50. I mean,
Yeah.
I have I'm just using the one built in. I have this cam that I bought, Logitech cam, and it has a microphone built in. That's the one I'm using. I usually do all live streams and videos from my phone, but I like this StreamYards with this webcam too. My phone doesn't have to go down because, it goes down a lot. It's 85%, so I like how it is. So Crowning Lions, tell us about yourself. And like I said, if you'd like to join us, just click on that link and we can add you.
Your color, I should have shown you that.
That's entirely up to you. You can always join in. Coca-Cola.
Yep.
I like to taste the beer now and then, but I can't drink more than a couple beers. I don't like the feeling you get, but I do like a beer here and there. Not to get drunk or anything. Just
Yeah, I love Coca-Cola. It's one of my favorite colors.
yeah, Coke is good. Pepsi, Pepsi, but
See, I can take Pepsi. And like, okay, there's some places always get Pepsi and that stuff. So I always drink Pepsi that the restaurants. And they don't have Coke, so
you have you have your own house, or you live in an apartment?
I live in my parents' house.
Oh, gotcha.
So technically, in my room, I have a microwave and a fridge. So technically, it's a little apartment.
Oh, wow, that's
Yeah.
pretty neat.
Do you have a bathroom or you got to walk somewhere else?
I have to walk in the hallway and turn right. Because the
Mm.
bathroom is next to me, but I have to block it off some days. My floor in my room, we had a water damage from the water heater we had. Damaged my floor a little bit. So I had to close my place of my room off because of it. Because like I can show you that door now goes to the back room, but my couch is from the bed.
Looks like you have another light on the right-hand side. You have like another blue light that moves. Looks like you have something back there on the right. Well, it'd be on your left.
This
Oh, regular light.
I can change it to the same thing I have behind me.
Oh, right.
Um,
Let's see.
Have it like what I have right now. It's a white light, so it's a good light in here.
Maybe I'll get a screen and just put it up on that. Maybe I could hang it on the door.
Uh,
I wonder if it'll cover a blue screen. I'm just looking around and seeing the potential possibilities.
you always can move around your room.
Yeah, I tried that last time. I did move around stuff. I thought since I was a computer guy, I would have the computer in the background, but I don't know. Sometimes it's better. Like when I have this tripod here, sometimes I'll do videos, and I'll either put my phone or I'll just turn around and do videos like this, so the computer's behind me. But my computer has a problem. It just shuts off after like 20 seconds, so it doesn't look too good. So, I have this tripod.
With the computer, there's a timer on the computer to start up timer.
Yeah, I changed it. For some reason, there's something wrong with mine. It just doesn't stay. The settings don't stay. It will, no matter what I put it on. Oh, this Crown Lions. Good to see you.
We can turn it on.
Hey, how you doing?
Hello.
All right. Peace, man. Good to see you. Coming in good.
All right. How y'all doing tonight?
Oh, pretty good. Have you ever been on StreamYard before, or this is your first time?
No, I use it quite a bit sometimes.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I wonder if there's a way that like you can like add friends. That way you can always invite someone. Is there any way to do that? Because I'm kind of new on it.
There's some way, like if you're using, I think it's like the same way that whenever you send out your link.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go on. I'm gonna go on my live stream and I'll make it on. You can see the whole thing.
I mean, I ain't too familiar with it, but I'm getting kind of used to it.
No, that's cool. Man. So what do you do in Kentucky? You have a job? You gonna work?
No, I'm a disabled vet. I just stay at home.
Oh, I hear you, man. Thanks for your service.
Thank you, sir.
Which branch were you in? The Marines or
United States
something
Marine.
like that? Oh. Yeah, we got to give our props to our vets, man. They went out there and
Yeah, I respect a lot of them.
peace. My friend is he was in Vietnam and he has a Purple Heart. He got like Agent Orange on him and he's got his skin messed up, but he's got 100%. You know, from the service. Did get his 100% finally after a long time, but he was like 60 and 70, and finally he got 100.
Wow.
So he's happy about that.
Yeah, I just had lost a friend probably about 3 or 4 months ago, and he had Ancient Orange, and he served in the. He was in the Air Force. He was a Marine pilot, and he just had passed away from Ancient Orange.
Yeah, it must have been bad because my friend, he's got it on his arms, he's got it on his face, and you know he's disabled, but he still drives. He still gets around. He's about 70, and you know he loves when. I mean, there are some benefits as far as like we live in Florida, so they go to Disney World, and you know he's a vet, so he don't have to pay parking. They bring his car right up to the front. He can get right in. And, you know, he's got the sticker, and then he shows his badge, disabled vet, and you know he don't pay parking, and you know they just like give you the best parking spot, you know, and they do that for vets down here, which is nice, you know. Florida's a good state for how they. Well, a lot of people say anyway how you know the VA works pretty good. That people say down here.
Yeah, it just depends on which state mainly, but VA does take care of a lot of us. It's just some of them. It's really more hard to explain a little bit, but
We had one guy. I used to work at Walmart at one time, you know, and this one guy, he claims that he was in Vietnam and he's a vet, and he has like airborne tattoos on. And my friend, my boss was in Vietnam, and he was asking them, you know, to date different things. He said, "You weren't in Vietnam. You're just making this all up." And a lot of the vets that came in here took it real personal, and they were like, "Hey, you don't go around and fake that, you know, because that's insulting, you know."
Yeah, it's very insulting because I mean we put our lives on the line every second and every moment of the day. You know, when we put on that uniform, I mean we're dedicated to be in our job and our ethics and fields.
My friend enlisted, you know, he was just like of age, and you know, he just said he joined because he wanted to join.
Right.
And I remember as a kid just playing a game of Army, and you know, we were like, it wasn't even real, and we were like scared shitless. I can imagine. I mean, I can't imagine what the real thing is, but just you know, just by seeing, you know, scenes and stuff, pretty serious stuff, you
know. Okay. I just thought maybe I wasn't recognized here. I don't know.
I was noticing.
Okay. I have.
Oh yeah, we just.
Excuse me. Interrupt. No, I'm kidding.
Sorry.
I have 6 other brothers, and let's see, 4 of them were in each service.
Oh, nice.
Marine, Navy, Air Force, and Army. And One's still in out of the 4. The other 3 got out because of medical issues or whatever and heavy sacks.
Right. So he was how long was it? Was he a general discharge, or yeah, it would still fall under his honorable, but just depends on how long. If he was in there
I
for
think they were
over
general
100
discharge. I don't know. I just know they were in the cervix. The thing is, they all enjoyed it. Unfortunately, some of them did 10 to 12 years, maybe 15. And
Right.
mind you, they loved being seamen, or, I can go on. So my dad and my grandpa were both seamen, and no pun intended. And then they all kind of followed my dad and grandpa's footsteps, if you will. Oh, let's go in the service, and so one became a Marine. He loved it. He was actually the first to go in. Then another brother was second. It just kind of domino effect everybody. And sad part is my brother in the Marine Corps thought he was going to Parris Island, but they put him at San Diego. We were moving to the East Coast from California. And he thought that we died in a car accident because he couldn't get a hold of us.
Oh, Lord.
This was boot camp time.
Right.
They're allowed to write letters on their time off, if you will. And there was no address to send it to us. So he was really, really upset, scared, what have you. He thought something happened to us on the road. And we finally got to North Carolina.
Yeah.
And so we finally had an address, temporary and stuff. Anyway, they enjoyed it, all the services they did. They went to Iraq 2 to 4 times. I mean, and now I've got my brother's in the Air Force. He's a firefighter.
Ooh, nice.
He's been to Iraq and a few other places somewhere. He really couldn't share where he was going, but he named the country off. But the thing is, I miss them dearly when they were in. Now they're all land, except for that one in the Air Force. But I tried for the ASVAB test. Mentally, I couldn't pass it. I was shy 2 points. I think it was at that time was 32 or lower to pass. I don't know. But, I'll probably never get in. I can't now. I'm too old for it. But
hey, you're never too old, as young as you think you are.
Yeah. But I'm a huge bitch, so I probably can't do a lot of pull-ups and stuff. I mean, farting is probably the best thing I could do.
Well, see, in the Marines, it's about 80%. It's 80% mental, but 10% physical, really. But a lot of people, they flip that whole concept and they'll think it's 80% physical and only 10% mental.
I just don't like the rectal exams. See, the problem is,
I never really cared too much for that.
Well, they send you down to Charlotte from where I am for the prostate check, whatever, what have you. And they use 2 fingers this time, not 3. So, I don't know. My brother told me it was kind of rough going in. So they pulled out gently, and he was fine. He walked kind of funny for about 3 days, but he said he got through it pretty good, and I don't know why they had to use a glove. So he's been in probably 13 years now and loves it, and just loves he's like a chief, or not a chief, but he's like probably 4th in charge of the firehouse people. So he loves his job. He loves moving up. He went to somewhere in Korea recently, and he got another rank over there. But he just loves it. I mean, he's got 4 kids, a wife. They're happy, But they sent him to the weirdest states, if you will, Air Force. They were in Hawaii, New Mexico, Alaska, North Dakota, now in Charleston, South Carolina.
Dang, he traveled quite a bit then.
Yeah, but as a family of, I don't know, how many, 9 of us, my dad was in the military so long, 22 years, became a lieutenant in the military, in the Navy. So we traveled a lot too. And since all that, I've probably been to right about 44 states and 2 countries.
Damn, that's nice.
And I love to travel. See, that's what kind of soaked me in with all that. I kind of just wanted to keep doing it. I didn't want to leave California. Never. Back in the 80s and 90s, it was a little bit cheaper, if you will. So we had a great time. I mean, I've been everywhere, if you will. You can ask Mike. I love doing something and not being at home.
Traveling, yeah. I got a little story. My wife's cousin, he joined the Marines when he was right out of high school, and he was in there 25 years. He was a Marine trainer, 25-year career, and he led, because the Marines were the front line, they were on the front line. So they had to go to Bosnia and get that O'Grady guy. They had to rescue him. And then they made the movie Behind Enemy Lines, but it was actually about, the story that my wife's, and his name's in the book and everything. And he goes to the general dinners and all that. And his name's in there. But, Kevin Costner, whoever did the movie. But the story was about him and how they had to go behind enemy lines to do the mission. And I thought that was pretty cool.
See, whenever I joined back in 2005, and I came out in 2009. I was in Project Iraq since 2005.
How old are you?
And me, I'm 33.
Oh, that's right. You said that in there. I'm sorry. I was about to say, man, I'm older than both of you guys.
I heard it was hot over there, and the sand is crazy. You can hardly see. Is it like that in Iraq?
Yep. Yeah, it's pretty crazy, especially when they get their sandstorms going on over the dunes.
Yeah, my brothers told me there was like McDonald's and all those fast foods if you wanted it, and they also had a chow hall.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. You wouldn't think it. I mean, because McDonald's are like not in every country, but they are.
Yeah. Sad thing is, they had to watch what they say. We couldn't communicate much.
Yeah, we never was allowed to communicate much.
We knew where he was going, but that was about it.
Right. Yeah, we couldn't even send videos or nothing back home to our families or nothing of where we was at, because it can give an IP off and it would ruin the whole operation.
Yeah, if somebody was spying, I guess. Yeah, that's what it could be. That's everything.
Well, see, that's like if you was to go and text somebody and you don't know who that text is from, you can actually obtain that IP address and you can ping it, and it'll go exactly to where that phone sent out that message, and it'll give an exact Google location.
I learned that from the show MASH. Radar was always messing around with the radio, to make sure he wasn't doing something wrong. Dude, man, you better do the right thing.
I love how Radar was calling Hot Lips, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, my mom, she loves watching MASH.
It's actually funny. I mean, they got their sad moments and dull moments, but it can be funny. Hawkeye is hilarious.
Yeah.
He's always a jokester with Honeycutt and everything, and they're always playing and fooling. And then you got what's the one that Klinger? He was funny.
Yeah, Klinger.
I used to love
Oral radio. He gets in a lot of trouble though.
Well,
Oh,
I
that,
remember one episode he got in an airplane and that airplane took off.
Mm.
oh my God, yeah. Dressing like that, he's like, I'm getting out of here.
Yeah, he jumped out of the plane. The plane flew off. It crashed. I was like, oh my God. Like, what do you do with that situation? You know, ain't never flew an airplane and just randomly takes off with you in the air.
Oh man.
That's it.
Well, it's something.
I ain't never flew in no plane, flew a plane of my own, but I've been in a few helicopters, but never flew one by myself.
You know what I can never understand? Like you see these people with tanks, you know, and then they got the protesters throwing rocks at a tank. Where's the tank? What are you going to do to a tank? You know, you're throwing rocks at it. I mean, they got machine guns and everything.
Yeah, I went to a Comic-Con. They actually had the Army set up their stuff, like a tent and everything, to try to recruit. And so I actually felt like a tight seaman when I was hanging on one of the tanks. They had the door open. My mom says, "Get in there." I said, "No." It was too cramped, too tight, you know. And I was just hanging out. I got a picture of it. I was hanging out the door, holding on to it, kind of like squatting like I was taking a hard one. So, you know, I felt, I says, "Mom, take a picture quick." It was hot. It was July. I was like, "I'm sweating. Let's do this," you know, and she's like, "Okay, we're done." And then I saw the Ghostbusters card next to them. I was like, "Yay, better." So, but I will never probably ever try to get into a tank. I mean, I don't like big things. So it was fun. It you know, they all had their uniforms on and it was cool. I said, "Yes, sir." You know, I was respectful.
Yeah, we love the respect, but we also give it too. Unless you find you I call them munchers, you know, a butt muncher. You know, then they tend to be a douchebag, you know, without a douche.
Where in Kentucky? What city?
I'm from Lebanon.
Okay, I got family in Louisville.
Nice. I got a couple friends that lives in Louisville, and I got a lot of family that lives in Lexington.
We hold our reunions up there.
Nice.
There's usually about 400 people, but a lot of people have died and everything and gone on to do better things and not been around or working. So not a lot of people attend it. But I have a cousin who lives in Penile, Kentucky. Long story, we'll leave it alone, but that's actually the city. It's called Penile. And my mom and dad and I were all just joking. "No way, are you serious?" You know, and you know, we had a couple jokes and my dad said, "Leave it alone. Let's go." So they even had a Penile Baptist Church. Penile Baptist Church. I wonder how many people go up there. Wonder who goes up in there.
I don't know.
But I asked my cousin, I said, "Do you actually live in Louisville or Penile?" She's like, "Where's Penile?" I said, "Right next to you." It wasn't too far from where we left. We could not believe it. We could not believe it. Even the street was named Penile Drive. You know, it sounds like a hardcore golfing range. Penile Drive. So, you know, it was just funny. I've never heard of a city named that. There's probably a lot of weird city names like Intercourse, Pennsylvania. The thing is, that's where we go, and my cousin has a huge house and stuff, and everybody just joins there. But right now, everything's on hold because of the BS coronavirus, and you know. So she's like, "We're just playing it by rear right now." I says, "Oh, okay, well, that's fine. We'll figure it out." But am I boring you guys?
No.
Two of us are not talking. Hello.
I'm still here. I think Mike lost his microphone.
You informed me a bit.
Okay. Well, you know,
I
with
don't get much
the
company.
with the beard you got, I thought you were older.
Yeah, well, he likes to curl up. I got one of them Kris Kringles. Some people calls me Santa Claus, and I'm like, man, I ain't that old yet. I can remember one.
Has
I
anybody
remember one time I
referred you
went
as
into a
Jesus?
room. Huh?
Anybody referred you as Jesus?
I've had only but a few, very, very small few. And them is usually over in like Philippines. And I had one live stream. It was way back whenever I started my YouTube. And he was from Cairo, Egypt. And that was where I got that one. I was like, wow, I said, I don't know if I'm Jesus, but yeah, I appreciate the comment.
Well, I feel blessed with you. That was a joke, but okay.
But maybe a Moses.
Moses. What did Moses do? Did he split the water?
He had a big beard.
Yeah, Moses split the water, and he held the 10 Commandments.
Okay.
And he had a big beard.
A long white beard, didn't he? Okay.
Salt and pepper beard.
Yeah.
Well, on my camera, you can't really see well, you can see some in it. Mine's more pepper than salt.
Yeah. You can subscribe to me if you want to.
All right, sweet. Yeah, I'm gonna come to each one of y'all's channels and give y'all a subscribe. That's for sure. But I'm about to jump up with my phone.
I do my live streams, but it's like same background and stuff. I mean, I stare at it so much. Come on, get in here. And
well, mine's usually a little different every now and again, but I got one in the living room watching a tablet, and one in the bedroom watching a tablet, and the one in the living room is watching a laptop, and I'm using my mobile. So I'm in the kitchen while I let them be in there, so that way it doesn't interfere with anything. Just out of respect,
Mike, can you hear us or no?
He lost his microphone.
Okay, he's typing.
Yeah, he said in the chat that he lost his microphone, but he said it won't let him click on it. He can't go down to.
You were only in the service for like 4 years?
Huh?
How long were you in the service for?
About 4.5 years.
And you said you were done, or what? I mean,
well, I got medically discharged. I kind of hurt myself. Shouldn't be lifting no more than what I was supposed to. So I created 2 inguinal hernias, and they had to medically discharge me.
Did you get them fixed?
Yeah. Yeah, and then probably about probably close to 8 years ago, then I had my lung collapse on me. So, and then I kind of still smoke. So, damned if I am and damned if I ain't.
Yeah. Well, it's good to see you. I mean, it's good to see a lot of new faces.
Yeah, it's good to see y'all. I thank y'all for having me up here. It's been an awesome talk.
Yeah.
Mike, you can't go to it says it says camera and mic settings, and try to see if it'll let you go into it that way. It'll pull up a little small screen. Let's see if it lets you go to your. Because
So what is your name? Or do we just say it by the username here?
What
is your name?
My name is Justin.
Justin? I got a cousin and my brother's Justin. Yeah.
And my name is Austin, so.
Yeah, his name's Austin.
Nice to meet you, Austin.
Nice to meet you too. Thank you for your service.
Thank you. You know, I'd still be there if I wouldn't hurt and had to be disabled.
Yeah, something happened to my brother's backs and stuff because the PT training and everything, holding all those bags. So he got out, but he still he works at Quantico, Virginia at the Marine Corps base. He worked for them, not like on computers or something. He's a communications person, something. And he's just a computer tech, something that he can't really talk about either. Like I got another brother, a youngest brother. He lives and works in Vegas, but he works as an electrician, if you will.
So, okay, yeah, I think I know what he's getting ready to do. He's getting ready to try to refresh.
And he can't tell us what he's doing on the military base. Can't tell us whatsoever. It's very secretive because they hop in a van with tinted windows and he doesn't know where he's going every day.
Yeah. That's pretty scary sometimes.
They could drop him off in an alley to get crack. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what he's up to, what he's doing, but I know it's electronics.
So he's a CommTech specialist?
Yes, I think. I could be wrong. But he does like flat screen TV fixing and computers, just various things, ROMs, lights, just anything. We call him Mr. Fix-It.
Yeah, that's what they call me around here. I'm always working on something. And usually building stuff out of nothing and to make something, and it works. Saves on a lot of money.
I get frustrated with electronics now. I was like, it just has to work, and if it doesn't, then I plug it in the wrong hole. That wasn't dirty. But go ahead, laugh amongst yourselves.
I couldn't help it. That's usually what she says all the time. Oh.
It worked.
I thought I ditched you guys. I came back.
Woohoo, he's back.
You said to restart your browser. I restarted the whole thing. Got my code for this StreamYard and came back.
Hey, he's got his mic too.
Well, Justin, go ahead and explain what he missed.
You guys were laughing. I heard a lot of laughing when they came back on. What was that about?
Well, we had one over here plugging into the wrong hole.
Oh man, Josh, what's that all about?
So I just said, well, usually, that's what she's always says.
Yeah. Me and Josh were talking the other day, and he said he had a friend that, pleases himself. And I said, hey, you got to take it in your own hands. And had him crack up. What can you do?
Comedy all.
Madam Palmer and her four sisters, Oh, we got students here. Sorry. Excuse us.
Mike, who else do I have a friend? Tell him what my other friend's name is, nickname.
Titties. He's a black guy.
Titties.
Titties. That's his friends. A black dude named that. That's funny.
This is why his name is Titties. Let me explain.
Oh, yeah.
Austin, you might want to laugh at this. I'll give you a minute. Now, the reason why his name is Titties is because he was sitting on his porch, out on the porch with his mins, with his homies, if you will, being black. And he was wearing a wife beater shirt, and I knew him through a group orgy. The thing is, I walked past him. I stopped. I said, "What is your name?" He said, "Victor." And I says, "Oh, are you part of this group that we're all in, this mental health program?" He's like, "Yeah," doing his black talk. So he had his shirt kind of like slid over by his, his boob was hanging out. And I had to say, I was like, I'm not a fag or anything, but honestly, your name is Titties. I said, would that be better than the N-word? Because I don't say that. He's like, fine, that's fine. I like that. And he was all cool about it because I won't say the other word because I'm too close to him like that. I won't reference that. It's like having a bad drink. So, go ahead.
Hey, you said he wanted to buy you a couple. He wanted some Big Macs. You told your grandpa.
Yeah, he told my grandpa he was helping me move one day, and my gramps took him somewhere, took him home. But on the way home, they stopped at Crackdonald's, and he asked for 2 Big Macs and a drink and some fries. And he's a huge bitch like me, so he kind of got my grandpa to pay for that, which I didn't like. He always wants something, I'll help you move if you can call me Titties more. And so he had this, he told me he was cool with the titties. So when I tell my wife nowadays, if we want to hang out with Titties, I'll say, let's go grab Titties. So they knew where this was going.
Oh my God.
I just ate. I have fries.
So tell him how you act when you do that Robin Williams at the McDonald's drive-thru.
Oh, anybody seen Mrs. Doubtfire? Has anybody seen Mrs. Doubtfire?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I go through the McDonald's or any type of drive-thru. I don't give them hell or say, you're fat. I kind of just tell them, I go like, hello, dear, how are you? And sometimes I get a free drink out of it with crack in it. But the thing is, they know, some drive-thrus, some places I go to normally, they know who it is. Oh, it's him. It's him. What I did. So I would go like,
How do you do it?
Yes, dear, I would like to have 2 of the McChicken sandwiches or nuggets or whatever. And I'll say, they'll ask, what kind of sauce, ma'am? I said, the sweet and nasty, dear. I likes it rough.
I gotta tell you, when I worked at the post office,
Man, that was good. I
everybody
like
over there was retired, from the Marines, because they are in the service. They are a lot of people at the post office. So I'm in the car with two guys, and they're both work at the post office. I was just a helper, and I was so embarrassed. I'm in the back seat. We pull up to the McDonald's drive-thru. The guy says, "All right, I'm gonna put on my retard voice." I'm like, "What?" He said, "Yeah." He started acting retarded to the girl, like he was handicapped. And he says, "Excuse me, ma'am, can I get a big and nasty?" And she says, "What?" And he's making fun of the people, and I felt bad. Because the girl sounded like she might have been handicapped, But
I usually get. I don't ask for anything free, but they say, "We love you. Here's a free soda," or a sausage patty. I was like, "Really, in a bowl? Thanks." So I do the voice to them, and sometimes, like, there's a manager in there that she's short and she steers my wheel, as it were. So she knows who I am and see, "I like you," and gives me like a cookie. So when I do that, any other voice or something, I can do what is it? What's that movie?
Oh, Stewie.
Sling Blade. Anybody seen that? Mm-hmm. I'll go to the drive-thru and just French fried taters, and they'd be like, it's just crazy stuff.
Like my mashed taters fried.
Yes.
I hit that some bitch over the hill with that lawnmower blade.
Yeah.
I sure did.
Yeah, but I don't try to get free stuff, but it just, "You want some cookies?" I said, "No, but my wife does," or whatever. They'll just hand it to us. Like, "There's a free nugget in there." I said, "I only wanted 20. So, but it's just like they'll offer free stuff if you joke with them, if they know you, and
Yep.
So I do Doubtfire, I do Sling Blade. I'll probably do Bruce from Family Guy because he's sweet, and but I usually do like Herbert or something, like, "It must be my birthday," or something, and they'll just,
"Oh yeah."
Gosh, gosh. So,
Oh dear, boys, how you like?
Yep.
I like that guy. What's his name? Ron White. He does if you do this, you may be a redneck. He comes up with all these crazy jokes. I like that guy. Stand-up comedy.
Hey, they say you might be a redneck if you can find your own car in the backyard.
Yeah, I forget what he says, but man, it is funny as hell.
So, Justin, you like laughing a lot, don't you? Because you have the greatest giggle, I guess, and often you get to get out.
Ron White, redneck jokes.
I love to laugh. Laughter is what makes the world go around.
I tell people when they smile at me, I was like, it makes people think what you're up to when you smile. They said, "Okay, great," and they walk out and like nothing ever happened. So, I work for a grocery store and they do free rectal exams. It's optional after you get a sack. The thing is, I'm sorry. So,
I couldn't help that one. That was good. I like that one.
Yeah, I had to do a double take when you said that. Like, huh?
Yeah, you heard the word sack. I heard you. I see you. Sack?
Oh, man.
Wasn't that special? Sack?
My friend went up to a woman and he says, "How come it's so close to that?" Meaning, the front close to But
We get it. We get it. Yes.
I don't
Down
want
there, up there
big
in the
company, you know. Sorry, I'm back. I had to take care of my daughter. It's okay. It's all fun. We're all over 21, you know, so it's good.
We are over 21? Okay.
Well, he just made it, but hey, he's 21. The gentleman at the top right, the blue shirt on.
Yep.
Justin, I'm 42 this summer.
I'm 60.
I'll be 34 in June.
July.
Hey, Josh, we got another Josh. Welcome, Josh.
Yeah, Josh Edward, that's one of my good friends from Facebook.
Cool. If he wants to join in, he can. You know, he can pull up a bar chair.
My goodness, is that correct? What'd she say? I'm 68.
Hey, guys, there's two guys in a bar, you know, and they're gay guys, you know.
Here we go.
And we're just about to get up. One guy says to the other guy, "Hey, you want me to push up your stool?"
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
what?
That's not bad. Push up your
All
stool.
right, I got a good one for you. What does a gay cow eat?
Hey.
That's funny. First time I heard that, man, I was cracking up.
Was that right?
Yep.
Okay. You sure they don't throw out those wrists too? I mean,
Yeah, I don't know. I ain't never seen one do it, but I know they eat a lot of hay.
what?
The cow would throw out a hoof.
So there was a guy that walked into a bar, but he had Piece of the Road with him. So he asked the bartender, "Can I have one for the road?"
Oh my God. Piece of the road. I know a lot of jokes. I got to try to remember them. Back in the day, man.
Okay, so I got one for you. It's probably not really good for the other chat room. So three wise men, okay? We all know about them. Well, did you guys know the wise men were firemen? Wait, I'm trying to see if they're gonna guess. Any guesses? Anyone? Anyone?
Three wise men was a fireman.
They brought sphincter and gold and everything else. I don't know what the hell, but so they came from afar.
oh,
I got that one.
It's a Southern joke. My pastoral told me about that.
I know a few other ones, but it probably wouldn't be good for the stream.
I know some. Yeah, I got one actually. It's kind of clean, but it deals with ISIS. I'm kidding, but the thing is, no. What is the difference between the Taliban and the Detroit Lions? Anyone? The Taliban has a running game.
So, man.
And the Detroit Lions?
Right.
Hey, when you were, I mean, this is, I don't know if this is a good joke to say, but this is a true story. When my friend at the post office, his husband and wife worked there, and his wife, it was right after they bombed the market over there in Iraq or something. They had some targets, but some of the bombs went astray. And the girl come up to me, she says, "Everybody's all mad about that." And I said, "Yeah, that's pretty bad." She says, "What happened was they forgot to duck." I was like, "Oh, okay. Get it? They forgot to duck." I don't know. Just say a joke.
Justin, I've actually done stand-up before.
Have you?
Yeah, twice. Once at a black club, long story. And then the other one, I was at open mic night and I was number 5 out of 40 people. I was the one that didn't talk about private parts. Everybody else wanted to because they thought it was funny. But I won't go in detail on that. But the thing is, I sucked. Okay. They even said you sucked. And you didn't make it to YouTube because they were filming all the good people. Not Christ-like because they were all disgusting. I'm talking about like just normal good people like that actually had each video made.
Right.
I got up there, did a video. I did like 4.5 minutes of impressions and butt jokes and everything else. And a lot of them liked it really hard. And they all kind of clapped and got loud. And, you know, nobody heckled me because that wasn't allowed because I was up and coming. So
I'll leave that one alone.
and
That's like
like said, what?
semen.
Semen. There you go.
On.
So I got up and did like Jack Black and everything else, and I did what I could, and they said, "Well, thanks a lot. You did okay, not good." I was like, it didn't bother me. It didn't hurt me or anything. But the host kind of told everybody, let's don't heckle, let's don't boo, let's don't do anything. Because we got a lot of new people, and then we got older folks that are still here. And they were like going every Thursday night. And I brought 5 people plus myself. Everybody had to pay $5 to get in. And it went okay. I haven't been back since, but I had a lot of black people with me. Titties was there. I think Titties was there, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's still giggling about that. He's like, I'm Amber. So and then Solomon.
Solomon was
and his
there.
girlfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I brought a lot of people there and we all had a good time. And I kind of wish they gave us like 50 wings for trying, but see, that would disappoint everybody else that was, wait, what about him? Why he got that? So he didn't talk about penises and stuff. So everybody else started talking about dirty things. And I says to my friends, I said, you know what? I'm done. I'm off the stage. We can all go now because listen, they're talking about issues with private parts. There was a female that got on after me to start talking about boobies and everything else. And I was like, maybe we can go. So, but I got on stage. First thing I said was, hey, how are you guys all doing? Whatever, greeting them. And I said, well, my friends over at my table over here think I'm funny, but if you all don't think I am, go kill them. Anyone? So that got a lot of laughs, and that was about it. And then I did a Jack Black impression, and then I kind of I was done. You know, the format, I did jokes and impressions. I don't really just talk about a story and how my penis hurt me one day, or, you know, I don't, never mind. So.
Yes, well, you did say that you was up and running.
Right.
In order to be here.
And his girlfriend, and then.
Bartender said, sorry, we don't serve.
By those other comedians.
They were offended?
Yes.
Yeah, I had some friends that were with me and they were offended by the other comedians, not me. So I said, we can go if you guys want to, because they were doing like the N-word black jokes, you know, and
oh yeah.
I don't care about that. I don't want to listen to it. I'll say dirty stuff to friends and family if they enjoy it. Yeah, tell me, you know, and I'll say something, but I won't listen to it from somebody else that thinks that's hilarious.
Right.
I don't do drugs. I don't smoke. I don't do any of that stuff. So I don't understand and don't care. But the N-word is like, no, off limits.
Right. Yeah. I don't like roll. I don't roll with that.
I mean, nobody can even teach me how to say it or tempt me to say it, because I won't. You know, if I'm around it, like I've got one guy that lives across the way here, and when he drinks from the bottle, if you will, hardcore drinking, he starts using that tone with me and joking and stuff. And yeah, I'll say, okay, well, you have a good evening and bless you and all this kind of thing. And then, you know, I'm being nice to him and he's still a dick. The thing is, he wants to use that term, that word. Anyway, so I have to walk away because I don't want to say anything that, you know, he almost wanted to beat my ass 2 years ago. So, you know, he was like, we're not neighbors, we're not friends, and all this, and take care, see you later, you're dumbass. So, he's just not worth my time. He's not a pleasant person. He's a major, huge bitch because he drinks and eats too much and calls me fat. So I have to kind of relieve myself, if you will. Don't go there. Because he has to be rude. Why are you laughing?
And it wasn't just us.
Well, you said you had to relieve yourself. You already mentioned that you was hanging out with tits. You was up and coming. Now you done relieved yourself.
Not the full
So I
load.
was having a good old time.
Not just
Yeah,
us.
A lot of
well,
people in that
bonfire.
club
You done had the drunk guy.
Yeah. Mike was like, what?
Funny jokes. You crack
We
me
should
up.
have had some of them.
Marshmallows. Stuff this.
Do you like them roasted or
dear.
plain?
What wonderful mellows you have. Oh dear, I love the little white things.
Another Josh here. Hey, Josh.
Them's the big uns.
Ooh, that's what she said, dear. I know. That is hilarious.
You know, the big squishy ones.
Oh my god.
Teeny weeny.
Linguini.
That really tears my wool, Justin. Makes me wish I saw Clint Eastwood.
I like the part when she came up out of the fridge. What's that all?
Yeah. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to jumpstart you. You want cream in your coffee? Ooh, there's another one. So,
Yeah.
I'm wearing a mask.
Like that. I mean,
Egg whites and, you know, just
I think it was a porn
women
movie.
wearing.
And somebody was having sex with a chicken. You know, at a luncheonette.
God.
Yeah. Said we're gonna give it
What?
some flavor. Yeah, the guy just did it right there with a chicken. I mean, behind the counter, he was like,
Animal porn?
yeah, he was having sex with a chicken, and he finished himself off, and then he served the chicken. The guy's like, "Oh man, this tastes real good." Yeah, nasty.
Talk about a major cream of some young guy.
Salty. That's funny.
Yeah, one time I went to a Japanese restaurant and I asked them if they had cream of some young guy, and they said no. So no one here by that name. So cream of some young guy is not a good soup. Yeah, so go ahead and put that in your mouth. So
Do you watch a lot of Simpsons?
I know what
No.
I've watched it. I'm not hooked. I'm more hooked on Family Guy though.
Right. Well, if you watch quite a bit of videos on YouTube, look up Bart's best pranks on Moe's Tavern. He does some really good ones.
Yes, is alcohol there? Alcohol?
Josh, how about Grandma? Remember that the other day?
Amazon.
Man, that lady's crazy.
Yeah. So, Justin, are we past your bedtime? No.
Nope. No, the young one's done asleep.
I know.
But my phone is about to die, though. I do need to hook it up, though.
You have youngins?
Yep.
How many?
I got 2 of them.
Wow.
Yeah, ain't no spring chickening.
Chickening? Okay.
Been growing like the tumbleweed since I was a knee high to a geek hopper.
Then you made money and you hopped in your car. There was a hot chick in there and said, "That makes you hot." Y'all laughed at me. Y'all laughed at me.
But no, it's been fun on here. I've left my tail off tonight. But I do need to go put this phone
I goof around on my live stream. So if you ever want to join me and stuff, I don't do it every day. I just feel bored. I'll say, "Let's go live." Hello, dear. And I just go from there and just kind of make a fool of myself. And, I just kind of watch the ticker, if you will, like thumbs up, please, and they'll say, "No." So you suck or whatever they want to put in the chat. Mike usually says, "Hey, fag." So.
Yeah, go ahead, yeah.
Nah, he doesn't say that. He's like, "Josh, you're awesome. You're my best friend ever, and prop, hand job, and
best finger."
Well, he always cracks up semen. I mean, he talks about semen. I don't know if he's talking about the military or circle jerkers. I mean, I had a friend like that. He says, "I did that 17 times in one day." He said, "Man, I was so dried up, my whole face turned white." I said, 17 times a day? What do you have? He said he had a bucket underneath. Oh, man. That's Bruce. He was crazy. My friend Bruce. Him and his friends, what they did? They got a dummy. They actually took a shirt, like on Halloween, pants, and they stuffed it with newspaper, poured ketchup on it, and went up to the 6th floor of an apartment and threw it right over the side. And people actually thought somebody jumped. And there was cops out there and everything, man. It freaked. And them guys were doing shit like that and throwing stuff in the highway. And cops they were nuts. The cops were like, "You got," and they were filming it all. They were making videos of this stuff. And cops were like, "Dude, you guys are getting a little too out of hand. You can't do all that." But they did it.
Yeah, another good prank that you can play on, like all your neighbors. Like if you have a big old parking lot that's full of cars, if you ever watched that movie called Cars, go out there and just start drawing the little faces on all their little cars and making them different faces, and wait till they come outside in the morning.
Has anybody ever evacuated a restaurant with fart spray?
No. I've been wanting to get that stuff.
I remember the poo-poo cushion when we were kids. We put it under the seat, and you sit down on it. And the itching powder, we used to put it on kids. Oh, we did the craziest thing to this girl in school. I feel bad about it, but it was funny. This girl, we put in her sandwich at lunch, we put a whole box of X-Lax in there. The chocolate bars. We weren't going to put them all. My friends were like, "Yeah, put them all in there." I was just going to put 2. Man, she didn't come to school for 6 days. She come in after she said, "I was on the toilet the whole time. I was so dehydrated. I was just drinking water after water after water." And she said, "I couldn't stop going to the bathroom." I didn't have the heart to tell her that we put X-Lax in your sandwich at lunchtime. But man,
the way I did it was I sprayed a little bit of stuff behind my father when he was sitting next to me holding my nephew, and I had a good chance to just kind of, and it smells like a wet turd. The thing is, when I did this, I evacuated the whole party room side of the restaurant. Okay. And it lasted probably like 5 minutes. Somebody was like, was I eating ass? Or something. And whatever it was. And it actually woke up everybody's spirits like, oh, I'm blessed, and it was my birthday, my 37th birthday. And I brought a little white bottle that says ass. So, and I sprayed it. My dad said, God, what was that? Who did that? And he blamed it on me. So I started giggling, and nobody knew who did that because I was blaming my dad. I was going to make sure that he got up and said, hey, go check my pants. And so it kind of flared up to like the FU and everything like this outside in front of kids and everything. And, my brother said, Josh, I know what it is. I said, no, you don't. Like lying to him. And it was bulging in my pocket. He's like, I could see it, and he says, give it to me. I says, here. He tossed it out in the road. He says, there you go. You can never do it again. If you want it, go out in the road and get hit. The thing he didn't know was we bought 40 bottles of it.
Ooh, holy.
And I used it at Walmart, and everybody started checking their shoes and their babies and checking their diapers and checking their husbands and seeing if they bathed. The thing is, it was fun times. I'm not a kid anymore, but that was awesome. And I don't do it anymore. Now I do credit card hacking. The thing is,
you gotta wait till whenever you're driving and make sure you lock the windows and doors. Put the childproofs on the back.
Yeah. Well, no, I had a blast with it. My parents said, we're never going to do another birthday party. And they still do. So, that was kind of like a quick lie. Okay, we'll see about that. So I got older and better and nicer and respectful and fat and everything else. And now things are just good. I don't do that stuff anymore. It's pointless. Nobody really gets a kick out of it anymore unless they wet themselves. That was great. So if you're from Penile, you understand it better. But the thing is, go ahead, Austin. I see you. Yeah, so that's just child's play stuff now, but I don't do that. And I've moved on. I'm a very good employee now, so. I'm sorry? Oh, okay. Justin's like, bored.
No, I got to put this phone on charger. It's down on 18.
You got to go?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm going to head out. I had a lot of fun here, you guys.
We'll do it
I'm
again.
gonna make sure that I come to each one of y'all's channel and give y'all a subscribe.
We'll do it again.
Likewise.
All right. Man. You have a good one.
All right.
Peace, deuces, much love, be you, and always do you.
Bless you, dear.
Yeah, dick you later. That's another one. I'll dick you later. People say, huh?
So, Mike,
Yeah,
did you
that was
do
a lot.
any of that?
That guy was a lot funnier than I thought he'd be. He was really cool.
I told him we'll do it again. We'll get together and do this or whatever.
Yeah, I got everybody's a friend or whatever, a moderator. So anybody that comes in here now, I know how to moderate them. Not masturbate them, moderate them. Yeah, you had that guy going, man. When you told him some jokes, he was cracking up. You
I
that
didn't know
little
he was
kid.
gonna laugh at anything. I was just pouring out. My wife was telling me to go do Mrs. Doubtfire. I said, okay. And I told him that's what started it. He's like, "Oh my goodness!" You know, he started cracking up, and that was funny.
Oh man, when you first started telling him about titties, that started the whole
Titties,
thing.
yeah.
Black dude named Titties, you know, that's like almost impossible, not even heard of.
Austin,
How would titties be that way?
I am your father. Really? No, not really. Are we keeping you?
No, there's another guy named Josh. He's been
Yeah.
looking around. Is
Josh,
he here? 'Cause we can bring him in. Is your fiance okay? Is she still here? I think she was.
yeah.
Hey, did we get any points? Did we get any watch time from YouTube for doing Streamline?
Yeah.
Oh, you do get watch time?
Yep.
Well, since we're all in here, do we all split it or how does that work?
With
Right.
that, it's only on your channel. Then when we do all lives, we bring in like what we're doing right now.
Oh, I
So
got it.
it's only on one channel only.
Well, if I can, I'll split it with you guys. Just be careful of trolls, Mike. There's a lot out there. Trolls.
Close.
Susan Lee. Oh, trolls. Yeah, there's nutty people that just jump in there. Then they try to mess up your channel. Yeah, I got one.
If you go on my Zoom live stream, like it was Baltimore opening day for Kings Island, I had people came in to the live stream, did crazy crap.
But you know where all the live people are down there? I mean, I got my finger on the button, ban from studio or kick from studio. You could take them right out.
What? Who did you
Yeah.
talk?
Even if they mess you up with the 3 dots, you can put them in a timeout or block them. Yes, get you shut down. When I was doing live streams before, I had idiots coming in there in other rooms. People would have a big live stream, 2 or 3 trolls would come in there and try to mess everything up, saying curse words and stuff. And then you'd have to report them. So, you know, but you could get in trouble and you could shut down your channel. Right.
You're saying very interesting.
Military stuff.
These are pretty big channels that were shut down.
Mhm.
One girl had 5,000 people on YouTube, and she had to start all over and shut her channel down.
Can you grab me?
She was
But anyway, guys, it was fun. I usually go to sleep around 10 p.m. my time, just trying to get a better sleep schedule. But it was fun. Thank you guys so much for letting me come in and talk to you guys for how many hours. So,
Right there.
anytime, man. Hope we can do it more often, you know.
yeah.
With the corona, you know. We keep ourselves occupied. It's a lot of fun. But you're in here and all the other people in here. Mike, too. Tomorrow, Mike will have his live. Maybe we can come in his.
Yeah. Just let us know. I'm Mike's partner, so
Oh,
Let me
yeah.
know,
Also, add us
Mike.
on Facebook, yeah.
Mike,
Like instant message. Yeah, what's up, Josh?
I was gonna say next time we do this, I have to let you know my schedule first. But then, if Justin comes in, we want to talk to him too. He's cool.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I know, I was going to say, I know tomorrow you have to work, but, you know, maybe we could find out Mike's whole schedule. I know he does something every day. Mhm.
Yeah, Thursday and Friday I'm off, and then Sunday next week. Anyway,
Excuse me.
tomorrow and Saturday I'm busy.
Yeah, that'll work. I mean, it won't work, but, you know, we'll make it work sometime when we can. And I'm going to shut down the live stream, and thanks everybody for coming, and had a great time. And hopefully we can do it again. Everybody made makes it really good. Not one person, but I think the collectiveness of everybody. I had fun. God bless. So I used to leave it too. Talk to you later. God bless.
Take care, Justin. You're awesome. We'll do it again.
Oh yeah, definitely do it again. So on that note, Josh and Gio, I'm gonna shut down, and you guys have a great night.
All right.